Right. What's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode. This is our official episode one of the podcast, The Good, the Bad, the Troll, and Always the Conscious. We got a lot of good topics for y'all tonight. And yeah, I think this is going to be a pretty good one today. As you know, myself is Vibe King, always keeping the vibes. To my right today, I got the Mac Attack himself. To his right, we got Snap. And to his right, we got the Dino Mike. And we got a really good show lined up for y'all. So just sit back, relax, and let's have a good time tonight.
All right, man. Appreciate that
Appreciate
intro
appreciate
vibe.
it.
Appreciate that intro vibe. All right, as always, everybody, we heading into checkpoint. We heading to CC, checkpoint and chill. We're pretty anime games, and we're pretty much going to be discussing, what are the current games, and I guess we kind of went through last episode what we've been watching, so I guess we can go ahead and go into the current games that we've been playing. What everybody been vibing out on, or what games?
Ooh,
Let's go
so
ahead.
start it off today. Who wants to start it off?
I'll start it off. I'll go ahead and kick off. So what I've been between getting everything ready for the podcast and all of that, been playing. I've been diving into the first cassette. New class just dropped. Well, new class. And the new character just dropped for the first cassette, and that's been pretty damn dope. And she's pretty cool. Um, been playing that and diving into the new content of that game. That game. Nexon is doing a good job of constantly listening to the community and improving that game. And that game was already decent now. I
hmm
mean, it was already decent before, but now they just constantly adding stuff and just improving the game, hot fixes, new features. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe by the end of April or close, I believe in April or somewhat in May, we're supposed to be getting that feature where the descendant is, well, the basic descendant will be able to transfer um, mostly everything that you did for the first, for your original
Oh,
descendant. You'll be
transfer
able,
all the material so you won't
yeah.
have to reset.
Hmm.
You know, collect it all. That's good. I think
Yeah.
if they do that, I think all games that you have to build characters up like that should do that because that'll be game changing. That saves the casual person a lot
Yeah.
of time, especially a person like me. Because when I play them games, I have the shittiest luck when it comes down to getting the pieces or the material or whatever,
Yes,
whatever.
yeah.
And that kind of detours me away from those kind of games. Because I really did enjoy my time playing the first Descent, but I never got to get the stuff that my friends were getting. It was
Mhm.
like I was stuck. I couldn't get drops. It felt like my drops were so bad. It felt like when I was playing with y'all drops wasn't good because I was
You're
just
like rub it
that much
off, yeah.
bad luck with it. Because it was like it's tough because I like the game. I didn't there was nothing wrong. I just couldn't get drops. I couldn't progress my character the way I wanted to progress still.
Well, I'm letting you know right now with recent updates, man. You know those shape stabilizers. They got
Mm-hmm.
more versions of those shape stabilizers out, so you can better target the gear that you need. They
Mm-hmm.
also improved the drop rates of the game too. So they definitely improved the drop rates of the game. So it's a good time to jump back in and
Mm-hmm.
give it a fair shake and all of that. So yeah, I've been goofing around on that, and I've been trying to finish off my sorcerer for PoE2. I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to finish that off, but as you know, been busy, been busy
Mm-hmm.
getting this together and all of that. So it's been two games right there. First set PoE2, casually playing Power World, you know, trying to build bases up in Power World. I've grown to enjoy those survival build games.
Mm-hmm.
I've
Okay.
been growing to enjoy them. I know Snap don't like them because he like
Too much maintenance.
Yeah,
Oh,
that don't he don't like all the maintenance, but to me it's cool once you get a better understanding of it. But Power, I got a dedicated server, so you won't have to too much worry about all of those things. I got the right settings the way it needs to be, so you'll be good to go on Power. So that's pretty much what I've been playing, man. And all right, Bob, you up, man? What about you?
As for me, man, you know me, Mike. I know a lot of people been trying to break me out of my mold.
Yes, very
I'm I'm
much.
trying to
I'm
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 trying
one
to
of them.
get I'm trying to get in the habit of trying new games, and I promise you it's not on purpose. Like I'm still really looking for that RPG game that I would fall in love with, you know? But I just want some type of new shit that's really gonna catch me. All the ones that they do have, I'm not really I can't get into the world like for instance I never even tried out Elden Ring, but something like I want to say Skyrim, but I know it's not called Skyrim no more.
What's on Elder
Um
Scrolls?
Elder Scrolls. Like a game like that, or what was it, Black Desert?
Hmm.
Like some of them
yeah.
games I just never tried them out because I would hear bad reviews because after you get to a certain point, it just doesn't make sense anymore for the game. Like it doesn't become fun anymore or
Black
whatever it
Desert
is.
is
So
Black Desert is a special case. So with Black
yeah.
Desert, when you get to a certain point, it does get grindy.
Yeah.
It gets very grindy. But
Hmm.
the main issue with Black Desert for me, yeah, you know what the issue is.
Yeah, I know. I got
Yeah, fast
Fast
travel.
travel.
Yeah.
Fast
pretty
travel is
scenery though, man. They
it
give you
is
mounts.
fast travel not implemented in that game that ruined it for me. That absolutely
Yeah.
ruined it. But the combat
So
in the game is S tier. It's God tier combat in the game.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
the character classes that they introduced, they're still bringing new character classes into the game.
Yep.
Which
They
once
look nice.
again, they're great character classes, and the world is fantastic. But to get to point A to point B and C and D, no.
I'm just waiting.
It's like you
Yeah.
planning a real road trip.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So go ahead, Tim. My bad. I just wanted to chime in
No, you're
regarding
good.
about this.
Yeah, personally, I'm just waiting for that new age of gaming. Like I'm really just waiting for like a open world role playing game that's something like a Shangri-La or like a solo leveling, like
But I can tell you
something with
right
a
now,
big world, nice graphics, but it makes sense in an open world. You can play with your friends, and then there's like always new stuff to do. I know somebody will cook it up in the next couple of years, I'm sure. But
we. Oh, go ahead.
um, as far as the games I have been playing most recently, it's not much. Most of y'all still gonna find me mostly on Overwatch. Overwatch 2. I can't really get away from that game. I really enjoy it. The new developments on it, I think it's the way they're doing it now, I think they're leaning more towards casual fun and less against competitive. So now if you like a competitive game, I wouldn't advise Overwatch personally. Now it's just about chaos for the most part. Like it goes down in the quick play. Like and
Was you?
it's like more of a play with your friends type game. So that's why I really can't get away from it. It's just one of those still competitive, but you can have somewhat fun.
Mm.
But it's it's just one of them type of competitive, not so competitive, team based friends playing game type game. Better with friends, I'll say that. Doing it solo, not so much.
Hmm.
Um, I did try out Marvel. I tried it out.
Hmm.
I hard take. It is a very decent game. I do enjoy it, but I don't know. For some reason, I just can't
You
find
gotta join us.
myself. I can't find myself to keep like if I'm not playing with friends, I'm not playing it.
Yeah.
I'll say that simply. Like
Yeah.
it's cool. I do like it. It's very different, very nice, but like it's not something I know I'm going to. I don't know. For some reason, it just didn't grasp me like it grasped everybody else. But I watch a lot of Twitch, so I do watch people play a lot of Marvel, and I know
Hmm.
that makes no sense, but I'm a Twitch guy. I like to watch people play some games. Just a couple more for me. Monster Hunter World.
World of Rise.
It,
I mean,
Wilds.
Wow.
Wows. You
the
talking
new
about
one.
wows?
Wow.
Yeah,
Wilds, yeah.
wows.
Yeah, it gets a 10 out of 10 for me.
Mm-hmm.
10 out of great. I need to play it more. I really enjoy it. I love the graphics on it. Look amazing. The movement is great. It's not so hard to where you're gonna like die a lot, but it makes you be on your toes type stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
just that it is that game is really cool. I recommend anybody to play Monster Hunter. Like it's just one of those games. You'll play it, you'll come back to it. Very enjoyable. And this one, I know a lot of y'all might have on yours as well. Trying to get back into it, still get my behind kicked. Master Duels.
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm starting to enjoy it, but again, playing with friends, I don't really hop into the competitive. I do just like casual matches because
Mm-hmm.
I still think they need to open up a competitive system, like you get rank and stuff, but with like people with normal decks, if y'all know what I mean.
Yeah.
Like decks that are actual true to those cards and not everything with all these other extra deck cards and you got to get a certain everybody has the same board and you got to break the board. Yeah, none of that bullshit. Just plain out simple normal Yu-Gi-Oh. You bring that deck with them cards. You can't have no double cards.
They
Let's
can't do
go.
it. They can't
Well,
do
they have seasonal not seasonal. They have like events that do stuff like that on
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh, where they have like traditional modes. They have no extra deck modes. They have, you just have to catch it. Like they did it like 2 weeks ago, wasn't it, Snap? Where they had like the normal
it.
Yu-Gi-Oh
Yeah, I
mode.
remember
Like,
Yeah.
that. That was
And we
fun.
bricked on that.
That was
yeah,
fun. That was a
that,
blast,
Yeah,
yeah,
boy.
because yeah, I agree. Because I tell you the truth, man. Like I hop on that game and it frustrates me because all I run into, like you just, even if I'm playing casual, it's like nobody makes original decks no more.
Same deck.
It's all Dark Magician, Blue Eyes, or a XYZ deck that's overly powerful. It's the
Can,
same decks, the
can I
same exact decks, and
can
I'm
I
like,
say
this
so?
ain't.
Control
Yeah,
C, Control V. Aha.
mm-hmm.
That's pretty much what that is. Control C, Control V. Aha.
Mhm. My favorite streamer,
Copy and paste.
insert this deck. That's what it is.
Yeah, and be card for card, no
Yep.
originality in it or nothing. Just like,
Yep.
dang, give me a this. Ain't nothing wrong with giving an idea for a deck, but god dang, copying it word for word, card for card, like come
Don't
on.
be saying no goddamn. Say it. Goddamn. Say it with your chest. Goddamn. Say it
Yeah,
with your chest.
it's madness, man. Come on, man. Yeah, I feel you.
Mhm. But yeah,
All right.
those are my current games I've been playing or paying attention to
I think
lately.
we all share that same sentiment regarding Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But the only way that's going to get better, in my opinion, unless they have introduced something with some competition, like bring a Magic the Gathering game to consoles, or
Yeah.
some type of different Magic, or some
Mhm.
kind of different card game that can actually put, that goes back to our previous episode, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have something that brings out that keeps motherfuckers on edge and
Yep.
have that
Hmm.
competition. You know what I'm saying? If they bring Magic, if Magic ever bites the bullet and bring a game to console, Konami won't have no choice. There will be a swift kick in the ass, and they'll be like, okay, we need to
Hmm.
figure out what the hell we need to do.
Yeah.
So that's the only way that's going to happen. But
Yeah, small side note on this. Real quick, is how come the last card game they really came out with was Magic? Am I missing something? Was that the last one?
what card game?
Yeah, like
No, they
after
had a
Pokemon, it was Yu-Gi-Oh. No, it was
Hearthstone. They had a
Pokemon,
Hearthstone game.
Digimon,
They got
Yu-Gi-Oh,
Hearthstone. They
Yeah.
got
Magic.
Hearthstone. Hearthstone just ain't as big as Magic.
No, it ain't.
I thought
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone was like a online game. Am I tripping?
Hearthstone's big on cell phones.
Yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was like a cell phone game. I didn't know that was
yeah,
a
Nah,
but
card
it
game.
was,
but
you could play
but
it on. I think it played on Xbox before. I think it was on Xbox at one point.
Or
No,
let me break it
No?
down like a
I
card
don't
game
think
with
so.
when they made actual physical cards.
Oh, I got
Oh,
you. Okay.
well,
Was
see,
Magic the last one?
no, Magic was the last one. You had Vanguard too, but Vanguard is only popular overseas. You got Card Fight
Okay.
Vanguard. That's only popular overseas. Which I would love for them to do
I want to learn how to play that, but it's on the phone. I don't want to learn on the phone.
exactly. Exactly. I text that company plenty of times, like, bro, can you please just port your phone game over to the console version? I
Mm.
guarantee Vanguard will be on and popping, man, because it's a fun ass game. It's fun.
I'm gonna have to look into that. I ain't know about that. So Vanguard. Okay.
Yeah, Card Fight Vanguard is a lot of fucking fun, man.
They got an anime too, Tim.
Yeah,
King.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Card Fight Vanguard is fucking awesome. I think Card Fight Vanguard got like shit, it's still ongoing if I'm not mistaken.
I don't know. I know it had a few seasons. I don't know if it's still going though.
No, it's still going.
Mm.
Shit, they got whole new characters, new cards, and all of this shit. So yeah,
Okay.
Card Fight Vanguard is still ongoing. So yeah, but
What
yeah,
you got going on, Snap?
yeah.
Man, look, all right. So I'll talk to you about this earlier back, or it was a couple weeks ago, but yeah, I'm still doing my duty thing, Mike. You ain't gonna get away from that, but I don't do it competitive. I
Okay.
just play for fun. I had a little quest going on because they got like a Ninja Turtles event. Got my little quest going on. Like, got my skateboard. Man, running around meleeing people with a skateboard. Oh my goodness. Boy, that is so fun. Whacking them boy with that skateboard, giving that two piece.
With that piece.
I'm enjoying the heck out of that.
Mm.
Uh, but as far as, RPG's been going, I've been playing Avowed. I've been having fun with that. I think my class is kind of like I want to do assassin type, but I really didn't feel it, so I just kind of got a mage right now, and just it's just fun watching him with a freaking grimoire in one hand and a freaking wave around the Harry Potter wand. That to me, it's just funny the way just watching the way he move around, and it's an open world game. I mean, it has a lot going on in there. I'm
Mm.
kind of trying to stay away from going my normal, evil route, but I'm
Mm.
trying. It's hard because I sure be lying to these people sometimes, and they be
Mm.
believing it. So hey, if it works, it works. Hey, give me my money. You know what I mean? Hey,
Oh man.
if
Right,
I gotta go out to risk
right,
my life, you
right,
finna pay me.
right.
So I've been getting that going on. Uh,
Hmm.
I've touched on this. I've been playing Marvel Rivals, of course, and I've been playing Monster Hunter Wilds as well because those are the games that's out right now, and I'm enjoying my time with that. There's this other game I just started playing. It's Metal Suits Counter Attack. It's kind of like it's like a 2D side scroller, kind of like a Jetpack Joyride. So if those
Interesting.
of y'all would play that,
Hmm.
it's kind of similar to that. Mike, if you want to look, it's on there. It's on the Xbox. I went ahead and got that.
No, I like
Yeah,
Jetpack Joyride actually because that
yeah,
was that was that was probably one of the very few mobile games that I enjoyed because
yeah. So
I
yeah,
can't
Mm.
fucking stand
yeah,
mobile.
that Metal Suit game is kind of like that. Kind of give you that same vibe because you get different suits while you're playing, and it's like different abilities, and it's pretty fun.
Yeah. Okay.
And the only other one I've really been playing is kind of strange. I didn't think I would like it, but I've been kind of hooked on it now. It's called Monster Train. It's on
I've been
it's
seeing you
a
playing that.
yeah,
I've been
hey,
seeing that.
What is
Hey,
that?
It's on Game
so
Pass, but
yeah, it's a fun game, man. It's like you pick it's kind of card based and you pick your monster you want to fight with, and it's like you got like three tiers on the train. It's like three different levels, and you got to fight the boss, and you get upgrades. You got like a certain amount of points you can use, kind of like Magic, the way Magic plays. You got so many points you can use, and if that card is like, let's say that card costs four.
Mhm.
I don't know, I can't remember what it's called, like 4 stars or whatever, and you only got three. You can't pick them. You got to kind of wait, so it's kind of it's a strategy to it. It has like a little Marvel Snap type feel to it too. So
okay.
I mean, I think that's what kind of got me hooked on it because it has that little Marvel Snap feel. But it's been fun. I've been playing the heck out of that a lot lately, and I mean, with that, yeah, that's pretty much it, man. But you know, I'm never gonna lie. I'm never gonna let down duty though. Duty's my ride or die.
Oh,
Dang.
He said, "Ooh, damn."
oh.
It's funny. Like, I wish I could get back into Call of Duty. I really wish I can't. I wish I could, but I actually enjoyed Battlefield. That's the closest I get to like a Call of Duty right now.
Mhm.
But the World War II version,
Oh
not
no,
the new one. I
you
like the
lost me.
old school. I like that old school. It was something about the nostalgia of the
Yeah,
older weapons, and I used to snipe a lot, like from
yeah.
very far distance. So like it was dope. The maps are big as hell.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah,
this new age stuff,
Yeah.
I couldn't get with this new PUBG ass flying into the map, a
Oh,
hundred
the
people
the
Hey, I had some
killing.
good. Oh, you talking about the Battle Royale?
Yeah, I
Battle
can't.
Royale
I don't.
games.
Hey man, I had some cool moments on PUBG, man. You know, dropping down one time and
I actually miss playing PUBG
hey man,
when
there's
we
some
all
cool
used to
moments that
play,
happen,
man.
man.
Because PUBG was one of the things that I enjoyed about PUBG was the strategy.
Yeah,
It was definitely the strategy to it, and the movement, how you have to coordinate. It was pretty much like you really had to coordinate on PUBG and all of those. The rest of those games after PUBG, that shit just became run and gun.
yep, yeah, pretty
I
much,
didn't
yeah.
I didn't mind that magic one they had though. They
That
had a
was it
spell
spell?
Oh, Spellbreak,
spell
Yeah,
Spellbreak,
break.
spell break, yeah.
Spellbreak was a lot of fun too. They didn't give that game enough love,
Oh, and
man.
Blade Point too was good. Blade Point,
Yeah, Blade Point still is good.
yeah, yeah.
Man,
Blade
Hey,
Point
yeah.
still is good, and I
I
need
think
to
they got
get
Mai
that.
on there too, Mike. I think they did like
Yeah,
a skin, yeah.
man.
I've been getting beat up on that game. I gave up.
You play Blade Point,
Hmm?
man? Man, you should have let us know because they show got crossplay on that junk now. Shit, that makes me want to go back and play it and give it a fair shake. Because
Oh,
man, because
there's one.
when we
I
was
can't remember which
playing.
one it was with me and Mac. We did some fighting. It's kind of like Blade Point, boy.
Oh,
Oh,
that
It
you
one
was
that was
talking
on
about the
PlayStation.
yeah, it was on
oh
PlayStation. I
Oh
can't.
God, that was even worse. We got beat up
Yeah,
real
that
yeah,
was
bad.
bad.
yeah,
Oh my
that
God.
shit was ass. I remember that shit. I was like, no,
Mm-mm.
never again.
No,
So
I've been on Marvel Rivals. I haven't been
Hmm.
playing too much over the past week and a half, though, if anything, too much really. But I have been on Marvel Rivals. I'm trying to level up a couple of my characters um up on there. My buddy, he don't play with me no more.
Oh.
I know he been missing, but I do enjoy. That's the only game I do play by myself, and I don't mind playing because I don't do competitive. I just do quick play because I used to sweat real bad in Overwatch and back in the day,
Yes. Yep.
and I don't want to get the
word.
game like that
Yeah.
again. Yeah, Overwatch one.
It was bad
Yeah,
Overwatch. Yeah, it
yeah.
was bad. It was real bad with us.
Yeah, it was horrible Overwatch one, and I'm like, I don't want to get to that kind of
Yeah, they chased me
competitiveness no
away,
more.
Till. They chased me away.
It
Yeah,
was bad.
I'm surprised I never played. Which, or it's probably 'cause
Yeah,
Mike
yeah,
never
we
played.
We
we
played.
played
I think
with
it was like
you.
casual though.
We played a couple times with you and a couple of my kids. It was like a weekend.
Yeah, but yeah, they chased me off, Till. I was like, no. I said, this shit finna get like this,
Nah,
I'm done. I was like, I'm done. I was like,
nah,
no.
but yeah, I do. But I really enjoy Rivals. I think what Rivals did made Overwatch 2 probably better. I haven't touched Overwatch 2 since Rivals came out, but I've
Hmm.
been hearing what they've been doing, and it sounds like okay, they got kicked in the butt. Now they got to do something now to make people
They
and
ain't got
keep
no
that
choice.
contingency
Yeah,
plan. They
no.
had a contingency plan going on to keep the fans that they do have. But I think Rivals was a real good shot, and it made more sense with Rivals too, is because it's an IP that everybody knows, everybody's familiar with. They didn't have to bring out a bunch of new people, new characters that you kind of got to like read into or try to figure out who they are. Everybody knows these characters. Hopefully they just play good. And the
Yeah,
good thing is most of the characters on there do play good or play kind
Yeah.
of similar to what you think they would play like. I do enjoy that aspect of it. I've been playing a lot of little family games with the kids. We play a lot of Jeopardy and little party type games, like the little Garfield party games, the little Rabbits party games. I've been doing stuff like that. Haven't been playing anything RPG wise. I was playing and you just said with the damn character Path Exile 2.
Yeah.
I turn that on every now and then just to see. I'm waiting on them to drop some more content, to be honest with you. The two classes I tried to start back up the witch, I didn't really enjoy. I tried to do a monk, and there's like the only two play styles with the monk is the most popular ones, and I don't want to play the most popular routes. So I'm kind of like that detoured me away a little bit. So I'm waiting until some more classes come out or some more levels before I get back in that. Not saying it's a bad game or anything. I just want a different experience because the classes like the witch class on the first Path Exile was really versatile and was really good and had no limits. This one is very limited on a lot of stuff it can do, and it's very mechanical based. And it handicaps it for me. I don't like to be handicapped. I want to, if I want to be a witch, I want to be powerful and be able to do shit like I want to do shit. But no, it ain't cutting it. I still play my Yu-Gi-Oh! I've been disappointed this past weekend because I saved up my little Poe gems and I don't trying to get these little cards and they just won't give them to me, and it's all right. Even played the Sweaty Cat with a Try Hard Cup.
The Try Hard Cup?
Try Hard Cup. Been doing good at that and just still can't get what I want. So, but I still love it. Monster Hunter Wilds, I've been playing that. That's like the second most game I done played recently anyway outside of Marvel Rivals. Monster Hunter World was my favorite, probably my favorite game on Xbox when I had an Xbox. Probably most played game too. But I am enjoying Wilds. It's a little bit different from Worlds, just a little bit, but I am enjoying my experience with it. I need to go ahead and play more of it. I think I am this week coming up. I think I have a little more free time to do it, especially with the kids being gone. But I have enjoyed it a lot, and I just want to get a good group session one day. I haven't had a real good group session yet in it. That's what I think I'm missing out on because we used to play a lot of World in a group setting, and it was always fun hunting with my friends, and that's what was really exciting about it. But yeah, that's really about it, man. To be honest, that's about all I've been playing.
Yeah, that's the same. Yeah. That's definitely the same with me. I definitely gotta get on. As far as I got with Monster Hunter is just a tutorial. That's it. Because been busy, and you all know what I'm doing. So
working hard.
Been busy with that. But now that you know what I'm saying, we in a comfortable spot right now. So now that we're in a comfortable spot, I can go ahead and I can get to catching up on games that I want to catch up on.
My bad. Real quick, to mention, I know speaking on Overwatch, one idea I wish they do take, because they have their own original ideas. I like, if you ever do decide to play it, like with this new perk system, it is pretty cool. Like just for the casual, like
I ain't tried that out
bump competitive, but just for the casual, it's kind of cool what they did with the little perk system, and it gets people from not switching characters so much.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Do you think they would have dropped that if Rivals didn't get made? Because you know that was supposed to be one of those original things that was supposed to come out, and they kept delaying.
I think the best thing that happened for Overwatch is that they have a rival, which was Marvels. That was the best thing that could happen because Overwatch had the entire market.
Yeah.
So they just did what they
could do what they wanted to do.
They treated us like shit. They took away loot boxes. They made the Game Pass, which was cool, but they were doing a lot of stuff that just for me didn't make sense, which I was a fan of Overwatch 1.
Right.
And I'm like, y'all are making this. It wasn't even, they weren't aiming towards competitive. I don't know what they were aiming towards, but it just wasn't enough content. So when Marvel dropped, then they got punched in the face. Like, shit.
They got more than punched in the face.
You know,
they was getting their ass stomped out.
They was getting stomped out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So there's like, we got to do something to save our game.
Yeah.
So I like the perk system. And the one thing I'm be honest, they should steal from Marvel That fucking band system.
Mm,
Oh my
Yeah.
God. I might go back to competitive if they put that in Overwatch. I'm
mm.
banning the shit out of Sombra. And I'm banning the shit
That
probably out
cool
of
guy on that little
Zarya.
disability mess is like ridiculous. It's like she can do that every like 3 seconds. Seems like
Bro, she's so broken. I
yeah.
hate a good Sombra. I
Mhm.
despise a Sombra, bro. That shit is so annoying.
Especially if you're
Like,
playing like a healer or something.
yes.
Oh God, you can't get
Anybody that has to be in the background, you're fucked.
yeah.
It's
Really.
like it's not a fair character. If somebody's really
No.
good with Sombra,
Yeah.
it's not fair. You're gonna have to
Yeah.
run your own Sombra or just be really, really good team functioning.
Yeah.
Mm.
But I think they should incorporate if they incorporate the ban system, I think people would enjoy Overwatch a lot more because they can get them characters out of here that they're like, nah. On some Wolverine type shit. Like, get out of here. Y'all never playing that character.
Mm.
Like, unlearn them.
I got you. I got you.
um,
All right, cool, man.
is this segment still? Are we in this segment, Mike? Are we still talking about? I know we didn't harp on it, but games we're anticipating.
Uh-uh. Now this
Is
the
that a
next
set? Oh, okay.
that's next episode. That's next episode. Like spring games, like spring anticipation. So we're gonna be talking about that in the next episode. Spring games that we're anticipating. All right,
Gotcha.
cool beans. All right, y'all. That's pretty much wraps up CC. That's wrapping up CC. We moving on to Ring and Arena, and we're going to be talking about, you know, like one or two favorite moments of what's been going on between wrestling and sports. And Matt, we kicking it off with you, sir.
Um. Well, I'll say this. Congratulations to my Florida Gators basketball team. We won the SEC today. And also congratulations to the top 4 seeds in the March Madness. For the number one, I'm gonna read off the number one. So Auburn's number one for the South Regional, Duke's number one for the East, Houston's number one for the Mid Regional, and Florida will be in the West Regional as the number one seed. So those are our four number one seeds for March Madness. The Lakers got to win today also as well without LeBron. They beat up on Pro Houston, not Pro Houston, Pro Phoenix. My boy Kevin Durant needs some fresh air, man. We gotta get KD out of Phoenix, man. I don't the NBA don't seem right when you got a talent like him not going to the playoffs. It sucks. Devin Booker too. I ain't gonna put no smut on Devin Booker. Devin Booker's a great talent as well too. I think them boys need to be in the playoffs. To be honest with you. What else we got today going on? Um, not too much on my end on that. I am really happy that my Gators are going to the final. I mean, to the March Madness as a number one seed. They've been trying to give another team that number one seed all year from us, even though some of them, may be deserving of it, but it's cool. But I think we got a real good chance of winning, taking it all this year.
Okay.
I don't think nobody got the height. The height. We one of the tallest teams probably ever assembled. And if we would have had the dude that came from cross seas this year, we got a guy on our team that's 7'9".
Get the fuck out of here.
We got a 7'9" player
Yo,
that's not
what?
just red shirting this year. Yeah, he's a tall white dude, 7'9".
7'9".
7'9". Yeah, he's like the tallest person in the world, bro. He plays for us, but he didn't play this year. He's not ready,
What?
ready, but he's yeah. So we'll see him next year. Hopefully he's okay. Hopefully he can move. But when you being that tall, it's gonna be real hard, man. Who knows how long his career is gonna be being that tall and that big, knees, feet, they go out quick.
How old is this motherfucker?
How am I just hearing about this?
He's 19.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's
The what?
Yeah.
7'9" is ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
nigga, that's beyond
Is he
ridiculous,
okay? Like,
man.
does gravity hold his back now? Like, what? Like,
Okay,
7'9",
so
bro. Yeah.
God,
the fuck. So
dog.
so on that note, man, you was talking about Florida's being seeded number one.
hmm
So who you think that's got a good shot? You know, like if you saying that Florida, just say for instance, Florida went to the final, who you would expect for them to see in the final?
To be honest, I have to see how the rest of the bracket breaks up because I don't know who's all going to be put in everybody's bracket yet.
Okay,
That hasn't came out, so I don't know. It depends on who's going to be where.
okay,
Next episode, I'll be able to answer that question because we just got the seeding. We just got the number ones. We don't have the seeding yet, so I can't really make a good judgment on who I think will go. But if I truly think this, if Cooper Flag for Duke is healthy, he got hurt a couple games ago, hurt his ankle. They held him out of the ACC tournament to prepare for the actual March Madness tournament. So if he's healthy, they got a good chance of going too. But that boy is nice. They got an okay team around him. They do enough to, but he is nice. He's a game changer. He's most likely going to be the number one pick in the draft. But I would say if anybody Duke has a better chance, then the rest is kind of up in the air. To be honest with you, because we know every year we're gonna get a 5 seed losing to a 12, or we're gonna get a 2 or 3 seed losing to somebody that's a 10 or lower ranked than that. So it's all that's what it's called March Madness for a
Yeah.
reason. It's what the thing what makes college basketball during this time so good, unlike the NBA, where you got a couple the best team's always gonna win
yeah,
if they're healthy. With college basketball, the best team that day could win. It's not
Yeah.
necessarily the best team to
yeah,
win every time.
no,
It's the best team because you one game. That's it, one and done. You off today,
Mhm.
you might be out. I don't care how good your record was. I don't care how many 5-star athletes you got on
that's
the
what
team.
makes it so. That's what makes watching Mark Madness so fun sometimes. Cause I
Mm-hmm.
don't watch it like that, but when I do watch it,
Mm-hmm.
like it could be that one team that could be killing, and then the next game they play, they go bye bye.
Yeah, they don't.
Hey,
And
they
then vice
go.
versa. You'll have a team that just upset a big school, and you're like, dang, they just beat blah blah blah, and then they come back and get
Yep.
blown out like they should have got blown out against the good school.
Yep.
So
Yep.
it's just all about that day. It's about all about the day. You got to be on your A game. If you're not on your A game, bro, it is tough.
That's
So
cool. That's cool. All right,
Cool.
all right, Snap.
Um.
Oh, go ahead,
Uh,
Tim. You had something?
go ahead.
No,
Oh.
I was gonna see if Tim had something.
Oh yeah.
If
I mean,
Tim
I
had
had
something.
some.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
go
gonna say
ahead.
it.
Go ahead, Bob.
Um. Sports wise. I wanted to give a congratulations to Josh Allen. I believe he got a 6 year deal for 330 million. I gotta clap it up for that. You know what I'm saying? Like, pay that man. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he got his money. Really well deserved. Josh Allen did kill this year.
hmm
Got the MVP. Much respect. I hope, but he has to do it soon. Hopefully next year he has a better run at it, but he still got to go through. He still has to get past Patrick Mahomes. Damn, Lamar Jackson. He got to be able to beat Patrick.
Man, it's the AFC. It's the AFC period, bro. Just to get to Patrick, you got to go through some quarterbacks to get there.
Yeah, like everybody's kind of good, and the Eagles is nice now. Uh, Speaking of that division, I clap it up again for my team. We done sent Daniel Jones on out of here. I think he ended up somewhere on the Colts. I ain't even mad at it, but I got to see what we gonna do because knowing that organization, the Giants, they'll fuck around and try to get Aaron Rodgers or something, or like a Russell Wilson. And I hope that's not the case. I'd rather Russell than Aaron, but the way it's looking in the mock drafts I've been seeing,
hmm
they got like the third pick, and it doesn't look like they're going to get Deion Sanders, and he'll probably go to the Raiders, and I'll be very upset.
So who you
But
think they're gonna draft over Shador?
It's saying, see, this is why it doesn't make sense. Respectfully, I don't remember the guy's name, but it's a edge rusher.
Abdul Carter,
Yeah,
Penn State.
I believe so. Yeah, yeah, it's
Hmm.
an edge rusher, and I'm just like, respect. I mean, I guess. I mean, they're trying to find another Julius Peppers or something, but we don't have a quarterback. I don't know. I mean, I don't know the game plan with the Giants. I think that organization needs a revamp. They need a new head manager in my position. I think the owner, somebody's just fucking with the owner at this point. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But to pass up on like a Deion Sanders is just crazy to me if that does
Or
happen. But if we need an edger, we need an edger, and I don't know what we're gonna do about a QB. So, but I'm glad Daniel Jones is
but
gone. Respectfully, I hope him best of luck in the Colts. Um, other news, I know you already covered the basketball. Deontay Adams to the Rams. I thought that was interesting.
hmm
Um, yeah, I hope that I mean, I hope that works out with him over there. Guess he got away. I think he was originally on the Jets. Is
Well,
that
yeah,
him?
we went from Green Bay, then got traded from to the Raiders, and then he wanted out. Aaron wanted him over there with the Jets, and he only had one real good game, and that was against my team, Jaguars. Everybody get a good game against us, so
Oh man.
it is what it is on that situation. But
Yeah.
I think that pickup for after losing Cooper Cup for the Rams and them adding Devontae, I think that's still a good move. Matt Stafford's still a solid quarterback. Puka Nacua is an emerging wide receiver. He's going to be their number ones. And the Adams pick is like insurance to keep some of the double teams off of Puka. So because he's only going into his third year, and you are putting a lot of pressure on him. And then he had some injuries last year. That this past season too, unlike the first year when he was showing out. So the
But
pickup for Deontay is a nice pickup.
they still keeping Cooper.
No, Cooper got let go.
Oh wow.
Cooper went to oh my goodness. Hold on. Jesus Christ. Where did Coop go? Coop went Coop got signed by somebody.
While you look that up, I'm gonna go ahead with the other one. Sam Donald got paid. I was surprised. I mean, I guess the Vikings got another quarterback that they got some faith in, but he's on the Seahawks now. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that's kind of.
That's
I
where
mean, I'm happy
Cooper
he
went.
got his money, but he ain't got nobody to throw it to no more, really.
He just got Cooper
Because
Cup. That's where Cooper went.
oh, Cooper went there. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
so okay, because I know they lost Metcalf because Metcalf went to the Steelers, and that's going to
Mm-hmm.
be an interesting pick. That's going to be a very aggressive wide receiver. Metcalf and the Pickens on the same team is crazy.
Well, they talking about finding the trade for Carr, for Pickens to get out too.
Yeah, that's the interest how it works, and then r- trade rumors, and I think they're in the same boat because I hear Steelers fans they're hoping it's like nobody wants Aaron Rodgers.
can
Everybody's hoping like, please don't.
can you blame the circus that comes with him? Come on, man.
Yeah, man. It's and where did my man's go? That was the backup. Was it wait, no. Yeah. Was he the backup for the Steelers? What was his name? That he didn't get a
He
fair
went to the
chance.
Jets. He went to the
He
Jets.
went to the Jets. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. He's Justin Fields. Justin Fields. Well, uh, Garrett Wilson, the wide receiver, number 17 for the Jets. Justin Fields used to be his quarterback in college. So they got a little hookup now. So hopefully they can better each other's careers, man.
Yeah, in your opinion, because I've been looking at this mock draft, do you think it's going to be Cam Ward or Travis Hunter that goes first?
Well, Tennessee got some sense, which they don't sometimes. Um, they have to go quarterback. They have to. Travis Hunter is a immense
Mm,
talent, But my worry with Travis Hunter is he gonna be real good at what is he gonna be real good at? Because in his mind, which I don't blame him for feeling like this, he can play both sides. The NFL is a different game. You're not going to play that many snaps on both sides of the ball. No team in their right mind going
Right.
to do that anyway. Because you got to think, if you're going to play corner, you got to go against Devontae Adams. You got to go against
Shit,
Greens,
Pickens.
Higgins, the boys out there in Cincinnati, DK. You got to cover that.
Mm-hmm.
Then you go back on offense now. Now you're getting covered by your Patrick Ramses, your PS2, which is Patrick Surtain the second. And whoever else you want to go out there, so it's going to be hard. And the thing is he elite enough to be good at one position, but one position? I would take him. I wouldn't take him one. This league, I don't care who you are as a team. If your quarterback ain't there, your chances of winning is not the same. This ain't the days where we
Yeah.
had the Ravens when they won with no disrespect, Trent Dilfer when it was all defense. The boys was winning games
No.
3-6 and 3-9, and they went at one point. A lot of people don't remember this. That year they won the Super Bowl in 02, 01, 02. They went 9 weeks without scoring a touchdown.
Hmm.
A lot of people don't remember that.
Which team was this? Tennessee?
Yeah, the Baltimore Ravens when they won the Super Bowl with the first one with Ray Lewis and Shannon Sharp and them. They went 9 weeks without
Yeah.
scoring a touchdown, bro.
They did?
Went 9 weeks without scoring a touchdown. They gave up the least amount of points ever in a season, which was like 112, if I believe. And 30 something of them points came from sorry ass Jacksonville at the time. They gave up 30 something points in one game, and that was against us. So them days of defense wins, championships, and we can have an okay quarterback. Name the last team won a Super Bowl with an ass quarterback. Take your time.
I mean,
And if you want to say
respectfully,
the Eagles with Foles, Foles was a starter at one point. He had an okay kind of career, but he played the game of his freaking life.
If I'm being honest, the last game I remember, he's not a bad quarterback, but he was washed beyond his years. Was Peyton Manning on them Broncos? That defense won that game. I just got to get that piece off my mind. Like that was straight Von Miller and all them.
Yeah.
They
won
Carolina. Was it Carolina?
Carolina, yeah. When Cam didn't want to fall on the ball, but it's all good, you know.
Yeah, that game was. Yeah, I remember that. That was a mess.
Mm-hmm.
And I was gonna add something to that. Yeah, I don't know how smart Tennessee is because the first two picks it can flip flop because the Browns need a quarterback and Tennessee need a quarterback. But right now it seems like Tennessee going to take the quarterback and then the Browns are going to get Travis Hunter, which is weird because Deion Sanders is still there, so I don't really know what's going on. Shador, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
But he's supposed to be going to the Raiders.
Shador can go all over. To be honest, man, we won't know until we get there.
So that's going to be.
We don't know until we get there. Quarterback is going to go number one. I don't think Cam Ward was going to get denied the number one pick. I believe if I had the choice, I probably would have taken Shador over Cam, but knowing Tennessee, they're going to go with Cam Ward from Miami.
I can see that. Man, it's gonna be an interesting draft.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I have anything else to add besides shout out to on the basketball side. I'll keep it short. I like how Golden State looks. Jimmy
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy is gonna come with Jimmy time, and I think they're gonna be a real hard team to beat in these playoffs.
Yeah.
That's going to be very interesting. The West, there's a lot of teams in the West. Like I think the East Coast, personally, is an easy go. Who's over there? Boston? No, ain't nobody beating
Boston and
Boston.
Cleveland.
Yeah, they're getting Cleveland there. I'm respectfully, they're not
Don't sleep on
seven games. I don't think they can beat them in 7 games, man. Celtics is too stacked. They gonna
them.
have to go against veterans, and
I,
I don't think Cavs are still too young to me.
Not necessarily. The youngest star on the Cavs probably is number 4. Dang, I can't think of his name right now. But they're not a young team. They're not OKC young. They don't have as much play. Some of their players don't have as much playoff experience. I say that. I say
Yeah,
that.
because you got to think Celtics got 2 teams.
Yeah, they really do. They
Any
got,
given, it don't matter. You swap out any of them, they all get buckets.
but what the problem the way the way Celtics might get in the problem with the Celtics was if they 3-point shooting ain't working, they're beatable
That's gonna be
because
the down.
because
Yeah,
Cleveland will beat them all year long. And if they don't hit their threes, they're a beatable team. And what had them won the championship last year, the East was hurt. Everybody they played, star player was hurt. And when they got against Luka and Dallas, it was Luka and Dallas ran through. They had a 6-game series, they had a 7-game series, they had a
yeah,
5-game series. They were tired.
yeah. That was fatigue. I could tell. I was like, man,
They
they
was
ain't making
tired.
nothing.
Yeah, and so I mean, Boston's going to have a tougher route if everybody's healthy. I'm gonna say that. I think Boston is probably the best team when they're playing at all. Everybody's at all high cylinder. Nobody gonna beat them 7 games, but they are beatable because they depend too much on the three.
Yeah, I don't. Personally, I don't know who's coming out the West. That's a question I can't answer because there's too many good teams in the West.
Mm-hmm.
It could be anybody. Like a lot of people, I think, were saying the Nuggets, but I really don't know, man. I feel like it's gonna get spooky with Golden State and the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I really do.
Golden State is cool. They need to get rid of one more. They should have been got rid of one motherfucker.
You said what? Say it again, Mike.
I said Golden State is cool, but DG can go to hell. DG,
Draymond?
yeah, he could go to hell. He can go to hell with bells on. He can go straight to hell.
Well, you don't like Draymond?
I can care less about that bastard. I want somebody to put hands on his ass so bad. I really do. Nobody ain't put hands on his ass yet. I
I mean,
want somebody to
Draymond,
put. I want somebody to get his ass.
he like the
If,
last old school player.
nigga, if Draymond was doing that shit in the league, you think he'll be able to survive if he did that shit in the league back in the day?
Yeah,
I think he would, yeah.
You think so,
Draymond,
man?
he really old school. Draymond don't play no shit.
Draymond is the
He
closest
like
thing we got to a '80s '90s player in the league right now.
he remind me of a Kevin Garnett, that type of
He's
energy.
he's a very he's the dirty man. He does all the dirty work for them.
Everybody needs
And
him. And I'll admit, everyone needs one of those people on your team. Even I know that much. But his personality's ass.
I mean, that comes with it, man. I mean, but the thing is, that's why nobody don't try him. That's why you see nobody ain't gonna put hands on him or try to do anything to him because they know Draymond ain't about to take no BS from nobody.
See what he did to Jordan Poole.
Draymond choking niggas, punching niggas.
Uh,
He ain't. I mean, Draymond, as much as you might not like him as a personality, or you might not like some of the stuff he says, Draymond Green is a very, very, very capable, smart basketball savant.
Yeah.
He knows the game. He knows how to play the
yeah.
game. He knows how to use the game. He's a more talented, skilled '90s player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like the
and the
old
fact,
power forwards that couldn't do nothing but just rebound and foul motherfuckers. He can do that same shit, but he knows how to maneuver. He knows how to play. He knows how to dribble. He knows how to run offense. He knows when to set screens, how to set screens. He knows who to get the ball, how to get the ball. He's very good at what he does. It's just his tactics are a little off and a little weird that make him come across kind of as an unlikable person.
Yeah.
But if you listen to him, he's very, very smart, knows what he's talking about, knows what he's doing.
I can't take that
yeah,
away from him. Despite
yeah,
despite his shitty personality, I can't take that. I can't take that away from him. I gotta give props. I gotta give props with props. You're right on that though. All right.
What you guys now?
And I've been out of it. I've been kind of busy the last couple of weeks, but I mean, as far as my moments in wrestling, man, I got one question, man, because I know you watch AEW more than most.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with this what is it? This creator character, Beth Phoenix over here, man. Why she keep jumping our girl, man?
What her name
What's
is?
her name?
Megan Bain. Megan Bain.
Yeah. Yeah,
created
man.
character.
Man, she is, man. She want to be Beth Phoenix so bad.
She do. She really does. I mean, she doesn't look bad, but I ain't feeling how they got her coming in.
Yeah.
Um, I don't. They trying to put. They try. I don't know how they pushing her though. It's weird because
That's what I'm saying.
she's beating up on people that you're supposed to like.
Yeah.
But they kind of portraying her as a good girl though.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't like the direction they got her in. They making her come across as not likable. I like her
Yeah.
look. But if I were them, I would try to capitalize on the girl named Holly Cameron.
Mm-hmm.
I like
Yeah.
her. I like her. I like her personality. Her wrestling can do a little work, but she's only been doing it for 2 years. Um, the best thing they had going was the Tony Storm stuff. They still need to find something to put both of those girls into something. To keep them some momentum, even though Mariah made laws. They need to give her another credible run again to build her, keep her character strong, and they need to find a good credible person for Tony Storm to go against. And that's the
Right.
problem with AEW's creative, when it comes down to the women, is are we going to see Mercedes fight one of these girls that's coming up? Why is Ember Moon still in ROH rotten?
Yeah. Why?
Like, bring her back to AEW, let her fight somebody, and let her be on TV. She's a young girl, got a lot of talent. Stop wasting her on something that people are not even watching.
I agree
Yep.
with you 200%. I agree with you. You got a couple of girls actually they got a couple of girls in Ring of Honor right now. That's actually been turning up.
What's Scott
You
Blue
got
with?
you got that
Ring
new
on
you got
her
that
and
new
Red Velvet. I just
yeah,
seen
Well, she
Red
can stay
both.
there.
Velvet.
She can stay there.
No, but
But
Red Velvet actually been improving though, Chris.
oh, has she? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
she's been improving. And it's this new chick, some kind of new chick, like African Queen, some shit.
Oh, I know you're
Oh,
talking
oh
about.
yeah.
Yeah.
She been around. She been on AEW a few
Yeah.
times. She don't fought against all the big star, the bigger girls in AEW,
Yeah,
but she don't win. But
Mm-mm.
she's been put in like that enhancement role to make the girls
yeah,
look good.
like Camilo Hayes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Camilo Hayes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad that I have to compare that. Sorry, Melo. My our bad.
Uh, that's how it is, man. But
Yeah.
yeah, like I said, that's pretty much it for me. I've been kind of occupied the last couple of weeks.
Well, I know for me, um, I'm I'm literally gonna enjoy what this back and forth between Charlotte and Tiff is gonna look like. I'm praying and hopefully that Charlotte don't bury her because we already know Charlotte got a platinum shovel. She'll bury a motherfucker in a heartbeat. So
Yeah.
hopefully Charlotte don't bury Tiff. Um, and I'm just gonna call it right then and there. And nobody's not saying it. I'm getting pissed off because nobody's not saying it. Everybody's thinking that Naomi turning heel by herself. She's not.
No,
She's
no.
not. Bianca's turning with her.
She's the
Mm-hmm.
brains.
Bianca set that whole shit up.
Yep.
Everybody's weeding it out of their head. And it's like, why you do not see Bianca calling that shot and setting this shit up?
They're
Right.
saying that because she had a match when it happened, but you ain't got to be there to call a shot.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So I'm calling it right now. Bianca and Naomi's turning on Jade.
Yep.
Which to me, I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that's the direction that they go because I don't want to see heel Jade in the WWE because I feel that Jade has a huge opportunity to market herself as a super baby face in the
Mm-hmm.
WWE because of the look that she have and the way she presents herself. Not to say Bianca don't present herself in that
Mm-hmm.
same manner. Bianca does, but I'm ready to see heel Bianca.
Yeah.
I want to see heel Bianca. I want to see her crack the whip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I want to see heel Bianca, and hopefully in the same sentence we can get a black version of the power trip in her and Montez. Fingers
Mm-hmm.
crossed.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed, because I want to see it. Like, I literally want to see both of them on a power trip. I want to see it. Similar to the one that John and Rock is about to be on.
Yeah.
When that shit hits the fan. That
Right.
that damn combination reminds me of Triple H and Stone Cold when they was the power trip. That
Mm-hmm.
shit was insane. It was something that we never seen coming, but we enjoyed every minute of the fucking ride. But
Yeah.
them pretty much my moments that I'm excited for. I'm excited to see where the women's story going in WWE and AEW as well. I'm excited for the women's storylines. Uh, the guys, the guys are pretty much self-explanatory, but we could get a couple of twists and turns. But we'll just have. I can't speak on the guys as much as I am excited for the women because man, it's going to be an interesting time regarding it. So that's pretty
I
much
got
my
a
spiel.
I got a question to ask about wrestling. I
Go
come with
for it.
these questions that
Yeah.
pop in my head.
Go for it.
Um, Not necessarily do with the new school, but I wanted to pick y'all's brains on what do y'all think? What is it exactly that it seems like a little bit is missing from how the old school WWE was versus this new school? Because I feel like something I don't know if it's something with the character development or like the stories. I don't know who's quite writing the stories, but it just doesn't give me that same feel like when it was like Eddie Guerrero or the Hardy Boys or Chris
Mhm.
Benoit or the Dudley Boys or the X Factor.
I can
Like,
I can answer that question for you. And a lot of it
You
don't have
gonna
to
take
necessarily,
it?
huh?
I said, you gonna take it?
I'm gonna answer how I think I view this question.
Oh boy.
A lot of it is not just the storyline and who writing it. It's more has to do with the actual wrestler themselves. Because everybody you just named can can write their own self. They don't have to go need nobody else to write them. Today's wrestlers don't have the charisma or the character these older wrestlers had back in the day when we were growing up watching it. You gotta think
right.
today's wrestling is more work rate. What I mean by work rate, they're better at in ring wrestling. They're not exactly
Mm,
good at character work. You don't have that's why you don't have the big personalities like we had back in there when you had the Stone Colds, the Rocks, the Road Dogs, the X Fox and all them that had bigger than life personalities. Even Val Venus,
yeah.
the
Oh my boy.
charisma of these guys, they were more character than wrestler. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like everybody had their own identity. Like they're very that character. Like they were that.
Yeah, I mean, and you didn't have to write. You didn't have to depend on Vince writing them or whoever writing them. They can go out there and get over on their own. And some of them were limited in ring. Like for instance, Road Dogg, he had the crowd hooked when he came out and was doing the old you didn't know and saying all the stuff he said. And Road Dogg
Very
couldn't
limited
wrestle a lick.
wrestler.
His brother,
Very
his
limited
brothers,
wrestler.
Brad and them, all the Armstrongs, they was all way better wrestlers than him. He was just the better at talking.
Yeah.
He was the entertainment.
Right.
That's why the WWE always, you ever notice WWE events always was like sports wrestling entertainment, not wrestling. They don't even like the word wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
So they want entertainers. Today's wrestling is more wrestling. You have more wrestlers. You have some people that can pull off good character work, but it's more wrestler work rate type stuff. That's my opinion on of your question. That's my answer on it.
Well, see, I want to chime in on that part, but the part that I want to respond with, the portion I want to respond with is a segment for a later podcast. So I'm gonna save that for a later episode. But back to the piggyback off what Matt said, this generation definitely is, I would say it's a combination of work rate, and they definitely some lack personalities, and they put them, in my perspective, I think they can do personality, but they don't have the confidence to be themselves. They haven't developed that confidence to be themselves yet. Like versus how the wrestlers was back in the day that you brought up, versus the Eddie Guerreros, versus the Chris Benoits, versus the Stone Colds, the Rocks, the Kurt Angles, Shawn Michaels, versus all of them. They pretty much went on that road to develop their personalities, and we saw channels of their personality shift as they developed over time. And right now, like with the current generation of wrestlers, we're going to see it, but it's just going to take a little bit. It's going to take more. Well, let me rephrase this. It's going to take more time on the male side than it is for the women. Because the women, I'm not even concerned about the women. I'm not concerned about the women in AEW or WWE or TNA. I'm not concerned about the women. The women showing their ass right now.
Yeah.
The women are absolutely showing their ass right now. To me,
they are
women on top. The women on top right now, and they showing their ass. So, man, it's just so awesome just to see that, and it feels good to actually say that, to see where women's wrestling was at one point and where it is now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that makes me real excited. So that pretty much, I hope that pretty much sums up and answered your question, Bob.
No, I appreciate it. Yeah, that was good. Share that answer.
Yeah.
I was just really curious. I'm like, man.
Yeah, it's like that. And then with some, to close it out, you did have very talented writers during that time as well. And we had one very talented writer that's pretty much put SmackDown on his back in them days. And that's Paul Heyman.
Mm-hmm.
Paul Heyman was and still around. You know, he still helps out from time to time. But man, if they were to give Paul Heyman, Teddy Long, or anybody else like the reins that they gave on current wrestling right now, boy, that would be a whole different animal. It would be a whole different animal. I can't exclude Steph too, because Stephanie she helped out Paul back in the days too, when they were running SmackDown. So I can't take away credit for Stephanie with that. So got to give that credit. But man, if we have Paul Heyman over storyline writing like right now, like one of the main creators, man, boy, it would be a boom. Instead of just having him limited to just Roman Reigns and the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Because that's just really what that is. A lot of people don't say this neither. and I'm constantly going on. A lot of people will say this neither, man. Roman Reigns will not be where you are without Paul Heyman. That's just
Mm-mm.
that's just 200%
Hmm.
facts. That's
Yeah.
200% facts, man. Roman was sinking. Roman was
Yeah.
sinking, bro.
Yeah.
He was sinking. And he was sinking bad. And a lot of people don't and a lot of people don't give Paul Heyman his flowers enough for turning not only just that storyline into Academy Award winning storyline, but just transformers Roman character
Yeah,
to
and it
what it
wasn't
is
Roman's
right now.
fault either. I don't think it was his
No,
fault.
hell no,
Nah,
it
it
wasn't
wasn't
Roman's
him.
fault. No, it was
Nah.
Vince. That was
Yep.
Vince bitch ass. I'll call it. That was
Yeah.
Vince McMahon ass. It was his
Uh,
fucking fault that Roman got stale and boring. It was all
Yep.
Vince's fault.
Yeah.
Always. Half of the damn roster. It was half Vince's fault. Vince
It
was
all
out of
happened at
touch.
their one Royal Rumble, man, when he got rid of Daniel Bryan, man. Oh no.
That
That's
was
when it
it.
started.
But that's pretty much it with that.
Yeah.
I ain't finna rant on no more. I'm gonna pop off no more. All right, so anything else before we close off for Ring and Arena?
I'm good.
I'm
All
good.
right, sweet. All right, so next we're moving on to screens and sounds, and the topic of that one, we're gonna go with our favorite comedic duos. One favorite comedic duos and one honorable mention. And Snap, you kicking it
Yes,
off.
yes. Yeah, this was a tough one for me, because my guidelines, it was tight. It was tight, so I had to keep it tight.
Go
But
for it.
honestly, I can say as
Start with
far
your
as
honorable
duos go.
mention. Start with your
Oh,
honorable mention.
oh, start my okay.
Yeah, start
Honorable
with your
mention.
honorable mention.
Okay, I'm gonna go. My honorable mention. I'm gonna go. Will Ferrell and John C. Riley. Man, to me, them two dudes there, they a
Yeah.
trip, man.
Yep.
Everything they in, gold.
Okay.
Everything. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you on that, man.
Yeah, them two dudes there a trip to me.
And Talladega Nights one of my favorite little comedy,
What?
man.
You ain't first, you last, Ricky Bobby.
Right? Yep.
Quote them all day, man. You can quote them all day.
Yep.
Man,
Oh
you can
man.
still go back and watch that and still
Yep.
crack
It
jokes,
still holds
man.
up to
It
today. Why?
still holds
Yep.
up,
That
bro.
what that Step Brothers.
Mm-hmm. Step Brothers was
yeah,
good.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, his Step Brother
Step
was
Brothers
good. Yeah.
trip.
All right, Snap.
Oh,
Your top one.
my top one. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, man. Them two
Okay,
there. Hey, they
Yeah.
do their thing, man. I know.
okay.
I think Martin's about to come out with his own little another stand up again.
He is. He
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
and
He's actually been touring.
oh, has he? Okay.
Yeah, he has.
He's been touring this year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Jeremy actually talked. He actually, when I called him to call Jeremy the other day, he actually
Uh-huh.
said he was down there in Georgia and he
Oh,
went to the
really?
show. And Jeremy was
Huh.
actually able to go to the show. So he said
Hmm.
that show was fucking hilarious, man. I said,
Oh, that's
damn, you
good. Yeah.
lucky bastard. You went. So,
Yeah, that's good.
yeah, man. All right, cool, Snap.
Nothing wrong with
Yeah,
that. I like both of them.
hell
Okay. All
yeah.
right. Yeah.
I agree with you on that one 200%. All right, Bob, you up, man.
Oh man,
Slim Pickens.
I wasn't ready. No, this is a hard one because duos and honorable mention.
Just one of each. Just one of each.
Yeah, it made it
Trust
easy
me,
for everybody.
I had the criteria kind of high for this because at first I was going with top three.
Mm-hmm.
I was going with top three and honorable mention. But they was like the Mac and Snap was like, no, nigga, you should know. Like you should know.
I feel
So
like I should know. So
just
honorable mention for the honorable mention, I guess I'll go with like a unpopular one that I
go
don't even
for it.
know. I really like the duo of Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan,
Okay.
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 the
Okay.
Rush
All right.
Hours.
Okay.
Okay. No
Those
wrong
were
with that.
really those. That was I really liked those series. Like when they were working together. It just something about that duo just popped. It was funny.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
And Chris Tucker's hilarious to
The
me.
unlikely
yeah,
duo right there, man. Yeah.
yeah, man. They are definitely
Yeah.
underrated duo.
And my number one, I was really trying to think about this because I know when I first was writing this down, I misinterpreted it. I thought we were just talking about just like comedians that we're paying attention to.
Yeah, that's what kind of got hard for me. Yeah.
But as far as duos, I guess my number one,
He's struggling.
oh no, going on a limb, and I think they only really did one movie together.
Okay.
Rest one of their souls, but
Mm-hmm. I know you
Bernie
going. Yep.
Bernie Mac and Chris Rock in Head of
Ah,
State.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
yeah,
Okay. I
yeah.
thought you were gonna say something else with Bernie and another one of them.
I know who you talking about too. You was talking about
Which one you was thinking about?
you was talking about Soul Brothers with him and Samuel Jackson,
That
wasn't it?
that was good too, but I was also thinking about life.
See, yeah.
Oh,
I wanted to do Life too,
Oh
yeah. But
yeah.
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, Life is one of my favorite movies, man. That's top for
Yeah,
me.
I was stumped, man. I was thinking of doing a damn duo comedic
Yeah,
movies.
yeah, yeah. That's why I say it was a hard one.
Okay, all right, Bob, that's
No wrong with
dope,
that.
man.
That's
Ain't
that's
nothing
it.
wrong with that, man. No, y'all,
Uh-huh.
both you and Snap, man. Y'all got some good ones. All right, man, you up?
All right, mine real different because I didn't want to sound cliche as hell like a black person. With, with a couple of the duos I had, because I'm thinking like for me, I'm comedy movies are like my least favorite, my least
Hmm.
watched genre. To be honest with you, even though I
Okay,
love to laugh and make people laugh and silly Chris, I don't like watching
Right.
comedy like that. To be
that's fair.
honest with you,
That's fair.
but in the mid 2000s, I don't know when I was getting one of my tattoos, they had well, let me do this one. I wanna okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna say this. But that damn Jonah Hill and Michael Cera and Superbad was
Yes, 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 yes,
Superbad had me rolling. The dude
yes.
was like, "Man, you got to keep still, man. I'm gonna mess you up." I said, "All right, I got you. Got to turn that shit off then." Because they
Yes.
was in there tripping.
Yeah, they were.
Because
Yeah.
I seen the trailers for it. I'm like, I ain't watching that shit. But it was actually on in the parlor, in the parlor, and I was like, okay, it's on. I might as well watch it, and I really enjoyed it, and I always have enjoyed it since. If it's on, even if it's midway through, if I pass by this on, I just watch it to the end most of the time. So them, and then I'm gonna say my number one. Like I said, I'm just being different because
Go
I ain't want
for it.
to copycat anybody else's.
Go for it,
But
man.
Seth Rogen and James Franco and Pineapple Express.
Yeah.
Okay,
That was
Mm.
a good one.
When you're
that was a
drunk
good one.
or high and you watch that, it's a different experience. Already was kind of funny
Because they were already high doing
itself.
it anyway. Yeah, so
Yes, exactly. But you
Right.
watching it drunk or high, oh my god. And that's that thing when James Franco put his foot through that damn window in that damn cop car is still some of the funniest shit ever. Have you seen that, King? Pineapple
Yeah.
Express?
Oh yeah.
Man, I love that movie, man.
I love the scene when they was at the diner with the
Yep,
hot coffee.
yep. The bathroom fight. They was
Oh.
fighting in the bathroom. They done knocked the sink off the damn out the damn wall. Man, that was crazy, man. Rosa Perez was doing her thing and there. She still looks good even to this day.
hmm.
But yeah, those are my two.
Okay, bet. It was hard for me to keep this at a at a one at an honorable mention and a one, man. It was hard because I had like I literally had my three and my one. So I'm gonna bring up my three still, and I'm gonna just talk my one. My first,
Oh.
well, not my three, but my two, and my third one, and my last one gonna be honorable mention. Um, First, number three is definitely Adam Sandler and Rob Schneider. Whenever they in movies together, Man, it's just, to me, it's just comedy though. I love Adam Sandler in mostly all of his movies, man. And he got Rob Schneider right there with him. And Rob Schneider don't even necessarily be a main character. He just
Like he
be a
just in it.
side.
He in it.
He just in it.
In it,
You know what
doing
I'm saying?
something
He
crazy.
just in it doing something stupid. So just Adam Sandler and him. That's my three. My second one would definitely be Stephen Gutenberg and Michael Winslow, Police Academy.
Okay, yeah.
Police Academy.
Yeah.
Love Police Academy, man, and cherish it and
my
miss
favorite
it.
was Citizens on Patrol.
Yes,
That was my favorite.
Absolutely. It was that Citizens on Patrol was the best one. And the last one that Stephen Gutenberg was in, unfortunately. But yeah, I enjoyed the fuck out of Police Academy. As Police Academy still holds up to this day, damn it. You can still go watch it.
I haven't watched one in years. I had to check one out.
Man, I can still go back and watch. I can still go back and watch 1 through 5, possibly 6, 1 through 6, and one sit through, and still crack up laugh. So I got the Police Academy collection, so I still go back and watch every now and again. Okay, so my last one is old school, and mostly nobody's probably not going to remember it. But my last one, number one top comedic duo, Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
I knew it. I knew it.
Richard Pryor and Gene Wilder.
Yeah.
They were number ones, man. Them guys made magic together, man.
They did.
And all of them won. All of their movies was funny. It was original. And they still hold up to this day. And the cool part about it that I enjoyed about those movies is because how segregated it was back then. How challenging it was for them to do movies like that together because how segregated it was.
Yeah.
You know, because they was living through some fucking challenging ass times. But for them to just be able to come together and make just magic on screen. Just
okay.
So
it was a lot left out then. I was trying to be safe. I thought y'all were gonna say like Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall were coming to America.
I thought one of y'all was gonna say that too.
Man, we could.
I was overthinking. Overthinking.
You were overthinking.
Because I thought I read the question wrong. Like I didn't know it was duos. I thought it was just like kind of some comedians we were paying attention to.
No, people that was comedic duos that played in multiple movies together.
I got something to mention though. Okay, y'all gonna look at me. Y'all gonna look at me crazy. I'm really showing my age, and I'm not even that young though. But I promise you, 2 things. I didn't know Richard Pryor had movies.
What?
Hey, you didn't see that look on his face? You said that you didn't see that look on his face? I know he had something to say. Go ahead.
I still haven't watched Richard Pryor's comedy special.
Oh,
the one
no.
What?
Oh, you need to watch it.
I forget which one is.
Boy, if Pops would heard you say that, do you know how he will look when he heard you say that?
It was before my time.
It don't matter. It don't matter.
Richard Pryor wouldn't be able to do comedy in this era. It's people too sensitive these days. He'd have been cancel cultured hard.
That's a podcast episode.
Yeah. But no. Richard Pryor, you never seen Harlem Nights? Huh?
Nope. Look at it. I knew it.
I've seen. Let me say that I've seen it. Like, you know how you see something like on TV. Like if my pops was watching it, I just kind of passed through the room.
Yeah.
So like I probably seen bits and pieces, but I've never actually sat down and watched Harlem Nights. I've seen the other one. The you just mentioned it when they're in jail. Life.
Yeah.
I can't remember that, but I would have to go back and rewatch it though.
Like
a lot of them older movies. I somewhat remember them, but I was young.
I get that, Tim. We get it, but I'm telling you, I want you to bring the conversation that we had bring that to Pops and just I just want you to and let me know his
Good
reaction. Let me know Pops' reaction to that, because I know Pops is going to be like, well, what's wrong with you?
pop.
He's going to be like, what's wrong with you? But yeah, man, Richard Pryor and
Rick
Gene Wilder
Pryor,
for
like one
me.
of the greats all time,
Yeah,
man. As
that's the
far
reason
as like
why Cat
comedians,
Williams. So that's one of the reasons why Cat Williams always brings up Richard Pryor, because
yeah.
that's pretty much his inspiration. Richard
I
Pryor,
gotta. I want to
yeah,
go back and look at. I hear a lot of people say Richard Pryor, and then every comedian that I've heard on podcasts or anywhere always says the other guy. Very funny guy. I gotta go back and I want to find his. I think his comedy special is called Elephant in the Room. What's his name?
Who, Red Fox?
No, 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 no.
Elephant in the Room.
He was like a lot of guys' mentors. They say he was super funny. Like it's a lot of comedians' number one comedian. What's his name? Oh, what's his name?
is he a white guy, black guy? Because this,
Black guy, bigger guy. Uh,
Oh, Patrick O'Neal?
not Patrice O'Neal.
Patrice,
Patrice
my bad.
O'Neal.
I misread it. Yeah,
okay,
Patrice O'Neal. Yeah.
okay,
I
okay.
heard a lot of people
Patrice
say
O'Neal's
he
not
was.
bad either. What the guy name was in Baby Kids before he passed?
Oh,
You talk about
yeah.
Robin
Robin,
Townsend, I forgot his last name. I don't know if this is Townsend or something else,
not
but
Robert Townsend. No, not Robert Townsend.
no, I'm talking about Robin. That's his name.
Robin
You talking about the
Harris.
black guy?
Robin
Robin
Yeah,
Harris.
Robin
Harris.
Robin
Harris.
Harris.
Because
Yeah.
he was in House Party and
Yep.
all. Yeah, he was always in the House
Yeah.
Party
He
movies and
won them
stuff.
F them kids, man.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah, man. Tim is like, nigga, y'all making me want to go
Yeah,
back.
yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
comedy movies and stuff
Gotta
was good
appreciate the
back then.
classics, man.
I was trying to come up a little, not current, but kind of up some, because I didn't want to name all the black ones, so you could name a bunch of them all day long.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can. That's true. You
So
can.
I just
But
chose something different.
I mean, you got
that's cool.
what was it? Eddie Murphy and John Reinhold and what is it, Beverly Hills Cop? That whole little series is
Oh
nice,
yeah,
man.
absolutely,
Yeah.
man.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. And the fact that Eddie Murphy still went back and got him from the latest one
And that's the
from
thing, yeah, you check
Netflix.
that remake, it kind of
Then
touches on all that was pretty cool. It was like
yeah,
it gave a little nod.
that was really dope, man.
Yeah,
That
that
he
was
actually
good.
went back and got judged to be on that one with him,
Hmm.
along with
Yeah,
the other guy that played Tiger.
Uh
That was real cool, man.
yeah. For anybody who's watching or listening, if you ever want to add in the comments who y'all duo was, to put it in the comments,
yeah,
and
put in the
we'll.
comments, man.
Yep.
Absolutely. Yeah, please. Put
Can I
those.
get a? I want to give an unlikely honorable mention. I just thought about something. We all just talking about these movies now.
What's up?
But I really like. I can go back and watch this movie anytime. And it's not. I don't even know if the other guy's normally a comedian. He might be. Um, Django with Jamie Foxx and the white guy,
You
the
talking about
actor,
Leonardo DiCaprio?
not Leonardo, the older dude that Jamie Foxx is pretty much in the whole movie with. The He had the accent. The
Oh,
guy. Um, I can throw a funny
Um,
line on his name.
Not DiCaprio, right?
Not DiCaprio. I mean, there's good people in there because Samuel was in there, of course,
yeah.
Leonardo DiCaprio. But the
you talking about
guy,
Quentin Tarantino?
is it? Yeah, is that him that was rolling with Jamie Foxx? Like they were together the whole movie. The guy that was teaching him
Yeah,
how to shoot and shit.
yeah.
That was
I'm gonna have to go back and I'm gonna have to
I
go
can't think of
back
his name, but he
and
was funny. He was funny in that movie, like his little
man,
bits and stuff.
everybody in that movie was fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
because it's
That
gang
was
white folks in there. And they was in there tripping. That's just like Tropic Thunder. They was in there tripping in that too.
hey,
oh
that
How
yeah.
movie.
did they get away with that movie? When
Another
I think
episode,
about
another
it,
episode.
It's it's amazing how they got away with that movie, but that's
And
an episode. That's definitely another podcast
yeah,
episode.
that
That's
was a good show
amazing.
though.
It
That
was
was
a
good.
definitely fantastic movie.
Yeah.
All right. So, all right, everybody. We moving on with the sidebar conversation. We moving forward to the sidebar segment. So, topic of this one, until you probably gonna.
well,
Oh man, this is gonna be a tough one. This is gonna be a challenging one for you, Tim. Kids don't know the
shit.
struggle we had when we were growing up.
Wait, say that one more time.
Kids don't know the struggle we had growing up. And I'm talking about like I'm speaking from like we speaking from our perspective because I know that's going to be challenging for you, but but it's definitely going to be challenging because let's just say that I know we grew up with some hardship.
What?
Plenty
What?
hard.
Yeah,
Borderline torture.
yeah, we definitely gonna be night and day on this one.
I think you
Man.
start off on this one too, Tim. So go
Yeah,
ahead,
you do. Yeah, you
Oh,
do.
me
Okay,
start?
show
okay.
show your
Yeah, you
Yeah,
age,
start
man.
off.
you
Yep.
start. You start, and then after you start,
Struggle.
listen to us old folks talk.
Damn. Let me try to think of a struggle. Look at me sound privileged. Uh, when I gotta search for a struggle. You know that's
Yeah,
bad. I
yeah.
gotta search for struggle. What's that? But damn
I
struggle.
said not getting a Beamer I wanted at
Now,
16 is my
now,
struggle, man. That's
now, if you want, now, if you want to rotate and you want one of us to go and then you go last, then that's cool too.
You
You
wanna
know
you
what's
wanna
crazy?
want us to go first?
You
Yeah, you
don't
know what's
want to,
crazy? I really can't. I
then
ain't
you can't
struggle,
think of
so I can't
I go.
like.
I
I
was
don't
supposed to
gotta
be next.
really think of some shit. Like
I go next. I go, and we'll come back
okay.
to
I gotta
all
pass. Come
right.
back to me.
We'll
Come
come
back
back to you.
to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
All right. So I remember once upon a time where when we had to find out how to get to a certain place or a certain side of town or go out of
Mm-hmm.
town, we had to go use this or read a map. We didn't have
MapQuest too.
phones, no
Yep. Yep.
GPS. I remember back in the day when you used to have to make phone calls and you had the roto dialer when you
Oh,
had
what I hate if there's a 9 in there. What?
Shit, boy.
yeah, you had to press it and you had to swirl it around and then come to another, you swirl it around.
Yep.
That was a struggle. I remember back in the day when we had to actually remember phone numbers. We didn't have
Yes.
to put it in the phone and
Mm-mm.
put a
The yellow
name on it.
pages.
Yeah. We had to look up stuff in the newspapers and yellow pages, and it was tough, man. Like today, I don't know nobody's phone number, bro.
Nah, you don't have to.
I don't need it. I agree.
God bless dead. My mom, when she first started learning how to use a cell phone, me and my sister, we put everybody's phone numbers, all her friends. We took all this time to put all these numbers in her phone, and this lady would still dial everybody's number instead of going to their name because she was like, I know their number still. I'm like, what's the purpose of us putting these in there for you then if you're gonna just do that still? It's like I'm accustomed
That's
to it.
wild.
I remember watching nasty tapes. You had to go to somebody's house that you knew might be a freak, an old uncle or something, and maybe they sleep, go up under the bed and see if they got a book or a tape under there. And if you put the tape in the VCR, and then you got to make sure you know where you stopped and
Hey,
where you
you gotta
started
remember
at.
that
So you got
day,
to
that
rewind it
time.
back.
Yep, that time stamp.
Nowadays,
Y'all was going through it.
Yeah,
nowadays,
yeah.
you can pick
Damn.
up
Put
your
it back in the
phone and
same
look at.
spot.
Yeah, you can pick up
Uh,
your phone because them nasty bastards knew where their stuff was at.
Yeah.
Oh, somebody
Facts.
watching my stuff. I ain't been
Who
on right
watched it?
off.
Yep.
Who went in my box? Who went in there and got one of my
Yeah.
tapes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
that's
This ain't
crazy.
where I left off,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Food was even different, man. You got, man, look, your options. When we were growing up, whatever grandma or whoever you stayed with made, that's what you had. It wasn't no
Yep.
options.
Nope.
Well, I don't want that. Well, you ain't gonna eat.
Exactly.
That's just what it was. Everyone like, well, we'll go get something else, or you go find something else. No, whatever that was, you want to get on the stove and cook
Oh.
that.
Yeah. Don't let them fix that plate because you're gonna sit at that table till you finish that food.
Yep,
Man,
yep.
man.
We didn't
You
have
could
internet.
read. Say,
We
you
actually
could.
went outside on Christmas.
Yeah.
Um, uh, rode bicycles and scooters. We was happy to show off scooters and bicycles and skates. You go ride
Couldn't
down
wait.
neighborhoods in Christmas now. Nobody's even outside anymore.
Mm-mm.
It's crazy, man. It's like
I miss skating.
it's crazy. Like these kids are so privileged now to where like they get mad at simple stuff. Like my kids, they'll come in, oh, my teacher's mean. What they did to you? She just kept calling on me to answer questions. I don't know what's mean about that. I said I went to school where they gave us swats if you did something wrong. Swats, what is that? They took a paddle
Yep.
and they popped your ass 2 to 3 times and then called your mammy and told them they did it.
So you're gonna get it when you get home.
And you're gonna get it when you got home.
Yep.
3 more
Yep.
times, maybe more. I grew up in an era where if you do something bad in the neighborhood and a parent from the neighborhood see you out, they gonna beat your ass. And then
Yep.
gonna
And
tell
you
your
gonna get it
parent
when
when
you
you
get
got
home.
home, then you gonna get another beat.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
You
That
know?
is so wild.
And we'll make you go get the weapon of their choice. Go give me that belt. Go give me that switch. Go give me that extension
You
cord.
have to
Ooh,
go
that
get
yardstick. Remember the
You
yardstick?
had to go get it.
Yeah, you had to go get what you
You
was
had
gonna
to
get your
go
ass
get
whooped.
it,
Pick your
nigga.
poison. Yep.
Pick your
Pick your
poison.
poison.
Yeah.
And be funny and pick that small switch. You're gonna go get another one and they're gonna twist it
They're
up.
gonna twist it up. They're gonna
Yep.
double it up.
Yep.
Go get me one bigger.
Yep.
Okay.
They
And you
check,
better not
man.
laugh at your siblings getting whooping either.
They check the flexibility of the switch for
Mm-hmm.
one time. So nigga, you get hit with the switch one time. I
Yep.
can remember one time when I got my ass tore up. Nigga, my granddad swung the switch one time, and that shit hit me about 6 times in one swing. I ain't know what the
And the thing with it is, like, you're gonna get hit for every word. So you better not hope they don't mess up because they gotta start
Yeah.
all over.
Exactly.
Every word they say, you get a lick
You got a
for.
hit coming by. Did
Yep.
not tell your
Yep.
ass.
And if they mess up, oh, it's going again. Come
And
here.
then don't
Or
tell
drop
me,
it.
and then
Yeah.
don't try to
Got
cover
start
up.
over.
Don't try to
Got
cover
start
up
over.
like your ass. Oh, you covered up 5 more licks.
Yep.
Yep.
Sitting there grabbing the belt.
Oh, you better not. You better not. You better not grab that
I can
belt.
go on and on, but I'm gonna pass it off. I'm gonna pass it off to another one of the old heads.
Oh man. Oh shit, that's
Oh,
me.
man.
That's me. I'm up next. Man, boy. I can remember one time. I can remember, man, it's just I have these conversations with Jalen the bike all the time. And they look at me crazy. I'm like, you bastards don't know how lucky you got it. Like doing all of this and that. Like, boy, y'all don't know how lucky y'all had it. Like we was talking about the other day, like struggle foods. Like nobody don't know no struggle foods. Like nobody don't know struggle foods, man. Like I remember one point in time where when we actually had a moment and we had to go buy some bologna and we couldn't get the ham and turkey, we actually had to get bologna.
Yeah.
We had to get the bologna. We
Like,
couldn't
that
get
fried bologna be hitting though,
we
Mike. I
couldn't
ain't gonna
oh
lie.
hell yeah, you damn
What?
right. You damn right. Where a point that then we got to a point where nigga wheat bread was expensive as fuck. Nigga, all we
Yep.
had was white bread. And that was white bread was the cheapest bread that we had. Nigga,
Yeah, bologna with the red ring around it.
exactly. Yes.
Take the ring off. Yeah.
Exactly.
You gotta take the ring off. Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly, bro. Saltine crackers. Nigga, we had no
Yeah.
choice in crackers back then. All
Saltine
we
crack. You
had
got
was
saltine.
saltine.
Well, you
All
got
we
some
had,
Ritz. You was lucky.
nigga, Ritz was expensive as hell too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So
That was like a delicacy, man. You had some Ritz crackers.
like Tim, I'm gonna tell you how good it was back then. How good it was back then versus you could go. We could walk in McDonald's and we could walk in that motherfucker and get about 3 cheeseburgers, a Coke, and a fry alone, and that would be about probably $3 and some change.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, I was around for that time. Now you talking my language. Yeah. Like, I remember when cheeseburger, like a double cheeseburger be like $1.19.
Oh no, see no. We ain't talking about
No,
list.
cheeseburger used to be 40 cents.
Yeah,
Yep.
cheeseburger used to be 40 cents
Oh,
and
shit.
59 cents,
Yeah.
69. Like hamburger would be or hamburger be 49 cents, cheeseburger would be like 59 or 69 cents. We talk about those. We talk about those days.
The Whopper used to be $1 in most regions for a long period of time.
Yeah. Man, walk in the corner store and get 4 bags of chips for $1.
What? Yeah.
Mhm.
Get 4 bags of chips for $1. Boy, no. Boy, those were the days. Just look at them. Just look at them kids. Just looking at everybody now. You lucky bastards. You don't know how lucky you had it back.
I
Right
tell you
back
another
then,
struggle food.
boy.
Nigga, when you was real poor, you made sauce sandwiches. You ever had a sauce sandwich, King?
If you talking about syrup sandwiches, jellies,
Hey, don't knock that
Syrup,
syrup sandwich now.
syrup sandwich
Whoa.
or
Hey,
barbecue sauce on
man.
bread sandwich?
absolutely not. I'm
Man.
gonna be
The
honest
syrup
with you.
sandwich,
I'm gonna
boy.
keep it 100, bro. Hell
That was the
no.
original French toast, boy.
Hell
Hey, we used to make
Hell
our
no.
own, yeah.
The syrup sandwich.
Bro.
Yep.
No.
Let's not even talk about eating the peanut butter sandwiches with no jelly. That thick
Yep,
ass
just
peanut
straight
butter
Oh,
peanut
jelly you
butter
had.
sandwich. Yep.
The straight peanut butter sandwich. The choke out sandwich. That's what we
Yeah,
call it.
I did
No.
experience that, and I don't miss.
hmm
I hated peanut
yeah.
butter.
You
I
be
was
trying
like,
to get that damn shit out the roof of your mouth for all night.
All night.
that was
Roman noodles. I don't know how boy look like. I remember back then that looked like and Jalen couldn't stand Roman noodles. Boy, they used to look at me crazy. Like, why you want to give me Roman noodles? Like, man, you can't never forget the struggle. Can't never forget the struggle or the struggle food. So absolutely not, bro.
I got a story about ramen noodles. Y'all, I think y'all know, but I first time I had them was in 2018.
Really?
Yeah, I
what?
went. I made it because everybody ate them, and I was like, I'm not going to do it. I said to myself, I said I just won't do it. I did it, and one day I was
Matt
really
was
really
being
hungry.
bougie.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was.
yeah, I was trying to
You
be
were doing
real
yourself a
different. I was like, I'm
disservice.
not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Everybody I ever grew up with ate them. My friends ate them. Family ate them. Everybody ate them. And one day I was so hungry in the home. I didn't get paid until the following day, and I was my daughter. I bought her something to eat. I wanted to make sure she was good. I
Yeah.
was going to be all right. She had some ramen noodles in the cabinet. I said, "Oh my god, I gotta do this shit." And it was the chicken kind. And from what I've heard, the chicken kind or the shrimp kind, whichever one of the
Chicken
ones,
and shrimp, yeah.
Oh
they
yeah.
Top
was
tier.
one of them was like really really bad, and then it was like in the cup. And then
Oh,
when I did it, I
yeah.
ate it. I took a bite, and that's all it was. It was a bite, and I spit that trash out. I just went hungry. I drank water. And then they were like, I told people, they were like, "Why you got that one? You should have tried the such and such one. You did the cup ones." I was like, I don't know that. I don't know what's good, what's not, but I know what's not to eat. I don't know. I told you I don't eat that mess, man. I tried, and it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it. And people get gourmet with them shits, man. They be throwing hot dogs
Oh
and
hell
Yep,
yeah.
make,
yep.
Hell
making
yeah.
real meals out this shit. I'd be like, wow, these motherfuckers is ghetto creations, man.
Hey, gotta survive, man. Gotta
Yeah.
survive.
Hey, I feel you, man. I feel you.
I snap you up, dog.
I
Yep.
man, see the struggles, boy. Whew, there's a lot of them. Hey, y'all remember them wish me sandwiches? You know what I'm saying? Wish me had some meat in between these breads, man. Hey, hey, we used to have those a
Like
lot,
that.
man. Um, well, yeah, I remember like it used to be, man, back in the day. As soon as we get up, we eat breakfast or whatever, we would go outside. Ain't no coming in back in the house into that street light. You better beat that street light on. That's the only time we ever come back inside. I
Whew.
mean, we stayed outside the whole time. You thirsty? You better go up there and get that water hose and drink that water out there.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh my
Hey.
God, that was boy. You was outside. You had to go outside and stay outside. You
Yeah,
couldn't
you
come in the
stayed
house and get
outside.
no water.
Yeah,
You had to go steal
exactly.
water from somebody's water hose. It's
Yep.
not yours.
Yeah, that's the only way you quench that thirst, man. That's it.
You know,
Hey, y'all
so
remember them bicycles with them metal paddles, man? You better have some shoes on. You better be riding them mugs barefooted. Boy, tear you up. The struggle was
Yep,
real, man.
Oh boy,
yep.
remember back then we used to always run around. We used to always run around, nigga. You get up, You get up and fall, get a bad ass scar on your leg, and then you get up and you keep on going, dude.
Keep on going. Yeah,
Keep
I
on
can't
going.
go
That's how
inside
it
right
is, man.
now.
Yeah,
That's it.
you might have one go out, one more go in and go out.
Yep,
You got to make
exactly.
it
Yep.
count.
You got to make it count, man. Yeah,
Man.
yeah.
And I know,
Cause
well, go ahead, Chris.
No, because I'm from the country, from the sticks, man. It's like we never really went to the doctor a lot because it was like 45 minutes to an hour away from where we at. So
Hmm.
that's how you say. I mean, you get hurt, my mom, my daddy said me, hey, walk it off, you'll be all right. And I mean, that's that's just it used to be how I had to do it, man. I couldn't complain. Now I ain't no going to the hospital. And I mean, honestly, I'm better for it now because I don't really get sick or nothing. But man, the struggle used to be real back in the gap, man. It used to be bad.
Hmm.
It's so interesting because some of the things y'all mentioned, I have done, but I think it's because of evolution.
Evolution. You
The
made it
way
sound
y'all look
old as
at
fuck.
some of
You
the
said
I know,
stuff.
right?
He said evolution. What?
like we in our 80s, nigga. No. That man said evolution. He just aged us, dog. I feel different. They
Let's I'm
said
gonna break it
evolution.
down though. Like some of the stuff that y'all did do, I did do similar stuff, but I never thought it was struggle shit. Prime example, like drinking out the water hose.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? At my time of age, when I was young, that was just some normal shit. Being outside, you can't go back inside to the street light, or they flipped it. At my time, it was like come in the house when the street light come on.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
You
all.
know,
That still was a rule.
like we was outside, kid. Like my childhood is it's a lot different because that's why I say it's hard for me to remember a struggle because I don't know if it's quite struggle. It's just it was flipped when I
But
was just growing up.
the reason why
So
it's a struggle now, kids don't do these things no more. Because if
no,
you tell
no.
them about this kind of stuff, they're like, they don't do that.
yeah,
They
now
Mm-mm.
don't even know what they don't know. They probably won't even know how to turn on a water
if
hose
if
or
I
where to find a water hose on the side of the house.
see, I would have to rephrase it because I don't look at it as struggle. But if I could, like, in my comparison, what y'all are saying is like things I
Hmm.
experienced that they would never get to experience, like uh, going outside with no shoes on
Yeah.
Oh,
all
that's me.
day.
I still
You
do it.
know,
I
not
still
coming
do
in, not
it.
I'm
coming
bougie
in
now, Mike. I gotta
till
have some shoes on.
the street light comes on.
Hmm.
Playing manhunt. I used to play in the woods and used to explore with no compass, no nothing, but I knew my
Yeah.
way home. I used to
Hmm.
catch, I used to catch insects, animals, snakes, all that shit. Like I used to come home with ticks. Almost got Lyme disease. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we was outside kids, like outside,
Hmm.
outside. I used to,
Hmm.
but I couldn't even tell you the sticks no more. We used to break branches off a particular type of tree. We used to carve them up and then we would burn into them,
Hmm.
like stick burning or whatever that is. We used to do
Oh
some real
yeah.
country shit. I
Yeah.
guess it was considered country shit,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it ain't make me feel no, you know what I'm saying? Just oh man, just pine cone fights, rock
Yeah. I
fights,
remember that. Yeah.
Oh, especially rock
uh
fights.
shit. What were we thinking? I have no idea. Like hitting about that was safe.
Yeah. You look
Uh,
back on it now. Yeah.
Hmm.
you
Snicker
know,
knocking, going on people's doors, knocking and running.
yeah, nigga knocking, fucking
Egging
what else
houses.
we did? What else we did?
I'll play hide and go hunch.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
version of it,
We
yeah.
used to do it in the woods too.
Hmm.
We used to do some wild shit. I don't even want to speak shit. We used to,
Hmm.
hide. It was a version of tag, but
Yeah,
it
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, but yeah. It
I
was a good
understand.
time back then with little boys and little girls. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we were just all young, just doing shit.
our parents, for their reason, I don't know how crazy they was, but I couldn't see myself doing that. But they used to have your girls and boys used to have
Sleep
co-ed
over.
overs and stuff. Like,
Yeah, I used to do that. Like
no way
my
now.
friends would have little sisters, like sisters I would probably date or
Yeah.
did date at some point, but we would all be at the house together.
Hmm.
It was a different time, you know. People,
Hmm.
these kids don't even know about what y'all know about eating wild blackberries and sucking on honeysuckles. Y'all don't know shit about that. They
Oh
look at me
no! Oh,
like you
honey.
a
Oh, I
what?
used to
No,
love
they'll look at your
honeysuckle.
ass
Hmm.
crazy.
Like
Yeah.
like what? Like
Yeah.
Especially the honeysuckle, because people use because even I can remember walking down the street one time. I saw a honey silk one. I got one, and Jalen and them was looking at me like,
Here you
"Man,
picking up grass for?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Bro, chewing on onion. What is it? Green onions, the wild green onions, or
Yeah.
yeah.
We used to chew on sugar cane too.
Yeah.
oh shit, what they look? They don't know nothing about playing cowboys and Indians.
Mm-mm.
With the, I don't even know how we made them little paper guns.
You
And
talking about the cap? No, you talking about the paper poppers? You talking
yeah, you
about
used to
something
make a
like
paper
that?
popper. I forgot what the Indians had. I'm bringing it way back. Now y'all got me thinking about my childhood. Like we used to do some wild shit,
Yeah.
and I wouldn't even think twice about it. Like
See, you see, you had your little moments. You had your little
yeah,
moments. You
but when you
you
say
just didn't
struggle, I'm
you
trying to
you
really
didn't
think
consider
about a
them
struggle.
struggles.
Like
See, you had moments, but see the moments that you're talking about, that you had, we had those moments that you had was probably precious to you, but for us back then, because it was the timing of it back then for
Yeah.
us. It was the timing back then for us because most of us right now, most of us was between the 80s, I believe.
Yeah.
Most of us grew up in like the 80s.
80s, yeah.
Yeah, so you experienced your time, you know what I'm saying? What was it like? Your
90s,
childhood was like,
2000s.
yeah,
Yeah.
see, we was in the 80s back then. And I guarantee your pops could attest to all of that, to what was going on.
Yeah.
Like
And then
even, oh,
we
go
got
ahead, man.
kids too. We have kids too. Then they look at us weird when we say stuff like that.
Yeah,
Or say we had to do this, or say we had to eat that, or say we had to go outside, was forced to go outside.
Yeah.
You could
exactly.
Well, no
imagine
Yeah,
choice. Yeah,
they
go
had no
outside.
choice.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
be in the house with one TV, you had to share. You had to wait till the stories go off
Yeah. Yeah. You have
before
to
you
watch
was
what they
able to play
watch.
the
Yep.
game or something
Ooh.
like that.
Or better yet, you were the remote. You had to go
Yeah,
get up and go turn the TV. Oh, they
yeah,
wasn't about
yeah.
to do it.
Nope, you
mm-hmm.
lost
Remote
me.
and the servant. Yeah. Ain't no
I
nope.
Yeah.
No,
I
yeah.
don't think I
Oh,
remember them
you better go
TVs.
do
I don't know.
it.
Oh
I
man,
don't,
I can remember. Hey, I can also remember. We went to the Civil Rights Museum, and Jalen and Mike both saw a
Uh-oh.
black and white
oh,
TV with
Lost you.
dials
maybe
and
back.
the antenna,
Yeah.
and they was like, "What is that?" I said,
Hold
"That's
off, Mike.
TV."
Hold on, Mike. You,
What? What happened?
Yeah, man. It was,
Now, did something happen? Oh, y'all still there? No. Wow.
it says it's being recorded. There you go.
but yeah, so one game he still plays this day that I think I learned at one point, but I don't remember how to play it. But I promise you, he got to be one of the best people in the world at this game because he's playing his whole life. Solitaire.
Oh, what? Yeah.
I
I
couldn't tell you the
played all
first thing
versions
about
of
it,
it.
but he plays it religiously. I'm just like, I've never seen somebody
yeah,
play solitaire all day. I mean, all day.
yeah.
Like, I don't think these kids would even know what the hell that is. That
Oh,
thing
he
is a
talking about
prison game.
pops.
No, they do now because they got a Candy Crush solitaire game now on the phone.
A
Okay.
Candy Crush
That
solitaire game.
Yeah. Hey,
modified.
don't get me wrong. I'm hooked on it right now. It's actually not too bad.
Mm, okay.
These kids
Yeah.
probably barely remember Tetris.
Oh yeah, they are now.
Well, no, technically well, my kids do, and Mike, Jalen, and Quisha always be trying to challenge me on Tetris, and they be calling me, they be saying I be cheating. Come on, man, I be cheating at Tetris. Well, you cheating
Oh
at
man.
Tetris? Because they call me out. Like, all right, today they be like, all right, Dad. And Queen should be right along with her. All right, today we're gonna beat your ass. So I'm like, all right, you go ahead and come on, time. Go ahead and pick up the controller. Come on, let's go. Come on, get your daily,
I think
your daily Tetris
nah.
ass.
Now I think about the only struggle I probably did have in my age back then. Like, if the only thing I could probably really think about is kids don't have to experience using floppy disks or thumbsticks
Ooh.
or any of the
Oh.
computery stuff
Typewriters.
when it
And
I
first
they
had
don't know they
came into
don't know what
play,
a
like
floppy disk is.
a dial-up computer that used to make the
Mhm.
sounds. Y'all know
Oh yeah, AOL. Yeah, you
Mhm.
got mail.
so
Yeah,
like
ASL.
R2D2.
Yeah.
Chat rooms.
If you had to get online when you know nobody wasn't gonna make a phone call, you be like,
Oh man, you be mad. Your mama pick up the phone. Your mama and dad, hey, and I
okay.
kick you off the internet, man. You done
Goodbye.
waited
Yeah.
30, 45 minutes to get
I
on.
try to I try to be on the house phone, but
Yeah,
they can just pick up. I'm on the
yeah.
phone, baby.
Yeah,
Baby.
I was almost
Just
finished saying
listening to
hello,
your
Ned.
conversation with old little girl.
Three
you over there
mega,
cupcaking. Yeah.
right, right.
Like, you
Three
better go to
megabyte,
bed.
three megabyte song taking 30 minutes to download and stuff, man.
Ooh. God damn.
Man,
Oh boy.
I
Rough
had
time,
weird.
LimeWire, Napster. Oh man.
rough times, man. Rough times.
They don't know about illegally downloading music off of LimeWire
Uh-uh.
and FrostWire.
Yeah, man. They don't know about
You
that.
had
Burning a
some
CD.
you had some
Oh
good
my
Oh,
stuff
God,
what?
back
Yeah.
then.
burning a girl a CD. Oh my God.
I'll tell
Mixtape? What?
you what was harder than a CD, burning a CD, King. Making a
What?
real mixtape. Back
Yeah,
in the
the
day, when you had to
mixtape.
take the
Oh,
blank cassette tape and put it in the radio, and you had to wait there until the song you wanted to hear, you wanted to put on that tape and record it.
Oh, you gotta hit that pause button right for that commercial too, boy.
Yeah,
Make sure.
damn, that's a little
yeah.
Hey, that
different.
took
Wait,
some
what?
finesse.
Wait,
Oh, you don't
what?
know about that too?
No, wait, say that again.
You
Wait,
know
say
the
that again. Say that
Oh
the
again so I
cassette,
man.
understand.
cassette tapes. Cassette
Yeah.
tapes back then. Look,
The
Okay.
A and B
Yeah.
side.
whenever you heard songs on the radio,
Mm-hmm.
we had to put the cassette tape in the radio, and whenever we heard the song, like Matt said, we had to catch the song from beginning to end. And then, we had to try to make sure we cut out the commercials and all of this shit. Just actually
The
Yep.
creating that
closest.
mixtape of a whole bunch of different songs that was on the radio.
Yeah, and you
Yeah.
must be real man when you got one of the songs you like and then the tape run out. You got to flip it over.
Oh, yeah, because it had an
Oh
A and B
man.
side. Yep. Yep.
The closest thing that can remind me to that struggle is VHS tapes
Yeah.
and have to
Oh,
rewind a movie
oh,
Sure. I
or
man.
like
remember VHS.
any of that film tape. I remember back in the day just messing with like a film tape thing, like those what do you call them little
The
the
Polaroids.
picture? Yeah, it was almost like a Polaroid. Like it took pictures, but it was like a strip of
Mm-hmm.
film and it had the
Mm-hmm.
little light in the thing. You click it
Yeah.
and it would be pictures and stuff that you
Yeah.
took. I guess. Yeah, they wouldn't know about
See,
that.
see, see,
Damn, that's old.
you talking about that, and it makes me think about how I accidentally record over one of my Uncle Flicks because I
Hmm.
wanted,
Oh,
Oh man,
because
you messed up. Oh boy.
oh,
I was like,
to watch
Jefferson,
it,
what?
because I wanted to watch because one of the shows, back then, we had like cartoons that we wanted to watch, and then you wanted to make sure you catch the episode. So catch the episode, you record over, and then Uncle over one of his damn sex tapes, and I'm like, oh god damn it, man! He came in there,
Oh yeah, since
I'm
you
like, what's that?
what hey talking about that remind me of Scramble Vision, boy. I was like, was that a boob? Like
Oh yeah, man. You used to try to watch the nasty channels or
yeah,
time
man.
of night. You hear it, but you can't see it,
Yeah,
and
you just see
the
squiggly
screen.
lines all over the place. Yeah.
Man, what the struggle was bad, though. I'm
TV,
gonna tell y'all a crazy story.
Oh, here we
TV.
go.
Cause y'all brought up the tapes, the blank tapes. My uncle, God bless dead, man. He was crazy. My uncle, I had a gay uncle. He was a drag queen, and for years, when I was a little kid, I always wondered why my uncle looked like a woman, and I would say it in my head, but I would never ask my grandma and my mom, and then I was like, oh, my uncle looked like a woman. And my grandma and my mom always tell me I used to go over his house. Sometimes don't go in his room. And I said okay. And I always never went in his room. I always stayed in the room, watch TV, whatever, until they came to pick me up when I used to have to go over his house in summertime sometimes because I wasn't old enough to stay home by myself.
Mm-hmm.
And my uncle was notorious for recordings. He recorded everything: TV shows, movies, award shows, all this kind of stuff. And one day, he had just bought a fresh pack of a 5-pack of the 8-hour tapes, and he was getting ready to record Grammy Awards. Somebody was trying to perform, and he said, "Sean, bring me one of them tapes." Blah 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 blah. I ain't think nothing of it. I just got up, but I didn't remember at the time. My mom and them always said, "Don't go in this room." Man, I went in this man's room. Oh my God. This man had shit all around his bed that was just very not my age appropriate. I seen powder. I seen books with naked men on them. And the craziest thing was he had this big old poster behind his bed frame of this big black muscular dude, butt naked, dingling down there by his kneecap. I said, "What is going on?" I was like 6 or 7 years old. I said, "What is going on here?" And she said, "Oh," he said, "Oh, get out my room, baby. Get out my room. I forgot. I forgot. How you forget? You got a man dingling over your head. How you forget that I'm coming in here?" Like, dude, you don't forget that. I forgot. You sleep with this shit over your head, bro. But when y'all brought up them tapes and recording and stuff, that reminded me of that because he was notorious for it, man. It was bad. Drugs and dinglings all in this room, man. It was horrible.
That was a different time. He was a trendsetter. That was a different time.
Man, what? He was, man. I was wondering why it was what it is. That just reminded me of that. When y'all thought about it, when y'all said the tapes. Boy, on some days, boy, recording stuff with tapes.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. That concludes the sidebar conversation. As always, kids do not know the struggles when we were growing up. Just to reiterate, just want to reiterate that. Last segment, as always, crash out quarter. We are approaching, we're approaching crash out quarter, ladies and gentlemen, and which once again I read this segment, and we going to kick it off. This, Vibe, you want to kick us off, man?
Yeah, not look. Now I gotta rethink because I was just in such a good mood. Now I gotta think about something I want to crash out about.
Snap turned the light on.
You see the light, huh? You see the you see the light, huh? You see it. You see it.
He switched to the red light. It's crash out time, ladies and gentlemen. It's crash out time.
I'll keep it a light. I'll keep it a light crash out for this episode. Something I guess recent. And I hate talking about stuff I crashed out at my job about. It's not usually most stuff, but this one, I think is one of my pet peeves at this point that I'm just realizing. Because with my job, it's pretty much just delivering for a company. I'm really gonna say which one because it don't really matter. But said deliver for a company, right? You drive these trucks around town. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. And there comes times where there's furniture pieces, right? That you sometimes got to bring up to apartments, say on the second floor, right?
Yeah.
So if I paint the picture, it sometimes can be a task. So like, I remember this particular instance. If I set the story up right, I'm at a apartment that's off from the road, and I wasn't thinking about it, but at this point it was too late. I had a fold down dolly. And I put these two big ass furniture pieces on the dolly to row it. I got to row this shit through about 20 feet of sand because it's just like sand in front of the apartment. I'm like, it's fuck time. Like my calf's about to be hurting, my arms about to be hurting because I'm pulling something that's not naturally supposed to go through this, right?
Yeah.
And long story short, I get to it. It goes to the second floor. Somebody downstairs just like kind of watching me or whatever. I guess to just make sure I get up to the top floor. One thing that people that deliver stuff don't want to deal with is after I probably spent about 15 minutes just getting this to your door. And the fact that you probably was home and you probably seen me through your window
Looking at you.
and you think it's a good idea to come out your house. You ain't have to say nothing. And you want to be like, oh, thank you. Loud enough for me to hear you. Loud enough for me to turn around. And the only thing that's going through my head is you was fucking home this entire fucking time. And you watched me struggle to get your heavy ass furniture up to your y'all. When I tell y'all I can't stand shit like that, let me tell y'all something. Everybody that's watching this, if you ever dealing with anybody that's delivering something to your house and it's some heavy shit, whether you don't want to deal with it or you're just a rude person, do not come out of your house and say thank you. Do not come out of your house and try to direct me to where to put this heavy ass shit. Especially if there's multiple pieces and I gotta make multiple runs. We don't like that. It's I will crash out. I don't call it luck. This was a lady, so like I wasn't really tripping too bad. But even still, like she was young enough to like, hey, you get that side, I can get this side, and we can work this upstairs. But people decide to just sit there and watch you struggle, like watch you, and then proceed to say thank you, like I needed that. I'd rather you just stay in the house. Stay your fucking ass in a goddamn house. Don't say shit till I fucking leave, bro. That shit irks my fucking nerves so bad. Yeah. And I gotta sit there and say, oh, you're welcome. But it's not really you're welcome. There's a special place in hell for people like that.
There you go. There you go.
Bro, like, what is wrong with you?
Man.
Like, what is wrong with people? Like, bro, that shit.
I got you. Okay.
Like people, huh? Yeah.
Well, everybody. Like, bro, like, why? Like, why? You didn't have to say nothing. I didn't even need to know you came outside. I wouldn't have known. I have a Bluetooth in one of my ears. Like, you could have just got it on the sneak tip, just put it in your house. But go out here. Oh, thank you.
Wait. Really?
You was here?
Not right.
Wait, what?
Watch the whole time looking out the window at you, man.
Especially when you catch them. Oh, that's the worst.
I probably would have crashed out. I know I would have been pissed off. Like, oh, you was here the whole time? So you was here. No, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that, man.
Or the men now sit there watch you bring their heavy ass shit up a slanted driveway and then want to look at you crazy like you put it in the wrong spot. I wish a motherfucker would say something. Say something. Like, you seen me struggling. Ain't say nothing, but then look at me like you got an attitude.
What took you so long?
But the thing about that is, my expectation would at least a couple of guys or a guy would at least help. The women I wouldn't expect, but a guy, you would have think that the guy would help so they could speed the shit along and make the shit go faster because they want their shit back. They want their shit. I know if it was me and I'm getting something delivered, like saying to somebody so-and-so delivered, and like they come in the house and they need some help, I'm like, no, they gonna help you get this shit so I can get my shit quick and fast in a hurry so you can get the fuck up. So you can get the fuck up out my face. Yep. Well, not to say it like that, so you can just go on by your business. I said it the rude way the first time, so apologies for that. No, I'm just saying. You know, just like when we order food and groceries and shit, you know, I go out there and I help pick up most of the shit because I help pick up most of the shit and put it in the house and man, gone. Go about your business. But it just
And
strikes me
last
as
thing
odd that certain guys don't do that. Women, I understand that, but
Mm-hmm.
guys,
you'll be surprised how many men do that. Like
Yeah.
it's
it'd be
crazy.
50-50 sometimes. You'd be like, what? Or even the worst one out of all of these that really gets under my skin that I'll crash out about is I'll sit there and take some heavy ass shit and put it somewhere by their house. And these motherfuckers have the nerve to be out there or they come out their house. Hey, would it be too much if you put this by my garage? Get the fuck out my face. This shit is at your fucking front fucking door, bitch. You could have
Right.
been said some shit. Or guy. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. That just jumped out at me. That's
Yeah.
what I be
They sit
thinking.
there
I
and
don't
watch
say
you do
it.
it the whole
I
time,
don't
and then
say
they
it,
say
but
something.
sometimes I move that shit just because I'm a really nice person. But sometimes I'll be like, nah. Like, I done moved this to your front door. I'm not taking this in your backyard. You should have said something when you sat there and watched me take it to your front door. And I made 3 trips.
Mm-hmm.
And now you want me to move this heavy ass shit? Like, what people be thinking about, bro? Like, this shit. I don't know, bro. Like, it don't be making sense. People be ordering just the shit they order. Some people will order like sheds that gotta be put together, bro. Like, it be dumb shit. Like, what? Heavy, like 150 pounds. And get mad. Oh, don't let them live on the 3rd floor of an apartment and they get mad
Oh,
because you leave it at the front, at the 1st floor,
Mm-hmm.
and they expect you to just get it up there by yourself. Who do y'all think we are? Oh, I'm going on days about stupid shit
Delivery
like this,
man.
that's it, man. Deliver. Hey,
bro.
how do you? Yeah.
Come on, y'all. Like, be for real. You couldn't have brought it to my front door. You live on the 3rd floor,
And I'm
motherfucker.
and I'm by myself.
Like, you got a king size bed frame that's in a 10-foot long box that weighs 150 fucking pounds. No, I'm not bringing this up to the 3rd floor. How you expect me to do that by myself?
Mm-hmm.
Like, mm, 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 mm. I'm done crashing out, man. This shit.
Hey, you need a shot?
Damn. Yeah, I'm looking around, but I ain't got
He
nobody.
looking around like Tim, like looking around like I need a
Yeah,
shot.
man.
I need a shot. Well, I guess I can go ahead with my crash out. Since we
Oh,
are going to
shoot.
talk about since I ain't gonna let you be alone with your work situation today. I'll go ahead and I'll go ahead and speak on a scenario what happened to me at work before I went on vacation. So got this email from someone asking me was something done. Well, no, they was asking. It was started off with one person asking me, "Hey, is this so and so done?" I'm like, yeah. I'm like, all right. Responded back to the email. I'm like, yeah, it's done. Like, okay, simple thing, done. Like,
Mm-hmm.
so somebody else on the email responded,
Mm-hmm.
oh, Michael, just want to ask, what is the definition of done?
What?
And I couldn't do
I
it.
remember
I'm like,
this.
and I just, and I felt like I had to look, I had to look to the side, like, wait a minute, are you fucking serious right now? Is this a real question? This can't be a
Dead,
real question.
dead ass.
Can't be serious right now. You're joking. What's the
Mm.
definition of done? Are you no? You camera. You over here. You right here. Look at me. Look. This is the look that I had on my face when this shit went on. Like what the fuck? Like seriously. Like, but just saying. Like definition of done. Like, are you fucking serious? So me being me, all right, bet. You want to know the definition of done? From my job standards, like far as my job goes, from a software standpoint. All right, definition of done. You want to know what the definition of done from a software standpoint? Fine. Because I teach these classes at my job, at my company job. I teach these classes. So I said to ask the definition. The definition of done. This is what it is. This is exactly what it was. Definition of done. Here you go, right here.
You had to talk ignorant with.
I mean, I was literally dumbfounded, bro. I stepped out the room. I walked out the room, and I was like, you can't be fucking serious. You can't. This gotta be a joke. I'm being punked right now, right? Where the camera? Where the hidden camera at? Where's it at? I need to know. I definitely need to know, bro. Because that shit was ridiculous. I didn't know what the hell to do. So to be safe, I forwarded the email to my management and let them know, like, hey, I got this email, and I don't know if this was a joke or what. I didn't know if this was a joke or was somebody trying to pump me or something like that. And I literally said that in the email to him. I literally did. I don't know if this was serious or this was a joke, but this is the email I got. I sent her the definition, and just in case, I don't want no repercussions or whatever this happened, or whatever this moment that happens. But I'm like, no, absolutely not. I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
My manager reached out to me. One of my managers reached out to me. He called me on Teams as soon as he got the email. Hit me up. Mike, what's up? What's going on? I would like to know the same. I want to know the exact same thing.
I want to know the same.
I want to know the same. Why would she email this? This is an individual who I rarely interact with the company, by the way. This individual, I rarely interact with this person in the company. So I got the call from my manager. My manager, Mike, and he's laughing, chuckling, and laughing and asking me, like, what's going on? What the hell? I would like to know the same. Like, what you mean? Like, well, Michael, Mike. And he couldn't help but laugh while he was explaining this to me. He was like, Mike, some people just need help. Some people just need help, Mike. And some people just don't look at everything or do everything from the IT standpoint. So you just have to give certain individuals help. And I was like, I get that, I understand that, and I respect that, but you get paid more than me.
Yeah.
The chick that's asking the question, you get paid more than me. You get paid the big bucks. And for you to come back and ask me that definition, I swear for God, if
Yeah.
Like, boy, I couldn't do nothing but like, what the fuck? That's all I could do was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really it. Cause I'm like, I just didn't understand. And my manager laughing at me. Some people just need help, Mike. I'm glad you handled it the way you did. And I just let them know right off the bat, like, hey, I just want to let you know, like, if this happens again, like, I'm gonna respond the same way again. And I'm going to forward you the email. So I'm just letting you know. I'm sorry, camera, right here. I want you to look at me while I'm telling you. I'll let you know. If you listen to this or respond to this. So I want you to zoom in on this shit real quick. I'm going to respond the same way. I'm going to respond the exact same way. I'm going to send you the exact same damn email. And I'm going to let you know about yourself. in the very
Yeah.
polite way as I possibly can. Because there's no way in fucking hell that you should not know the definition of done from a software standpoint, from the standpoint that we work in, from the business that we work in.
Yeah.
There's no fucking way that you should not know that.
Yeah.
So now that me and you gotta understand that we here. So I just want you to know that. So that's it. That's all. I'm done with my crash out. I'm done.
Do you need a shot?
Take your shot, Mike. Take 1 minute.
I'm just saying that's it. So all right. So I'm good, man. Chris, one of y'all,
All right.
somebody next.
Yeah. So my little crash out right now, man. It's kind of like a two-parter, but it kind of go hand in hand with each other. I'm mad that these controllers cost so much. Cause my crash out is
They do cost.
why am I playing these video games that talk so much? I'm about to wear my A button out on playing Monster Hunter Wild, man. Man,
I do got a lot of talking, dog.
what? What? Hey, look, me, if I'm in this world, look, y'all know I'm here for one thing. I'm here to go kill these monsters. I ain't trying to know. I don't want to know no backstory. I don't care how this monster came to be. I don't care that he ain't got no reproductive organs. I don't care.
I'm with you.
I need to kill this monster. Hey, just point me in the right direction. Get these little beads and show me which way I need to go to kill this monster, and that's it. I don't care about the story. I don't care. And there's another game too that kind of got me too. I kind of got off of it. That's the one reason why I got off of it. Was that what is it? Captain Tsubasa, that soccer game? Man.
What? Oh my God, that's a game that's nothing but talking.
I said, hey, if I want to listen to this much talking, let me go watch the anime, man. I ain't trying to play no soccer game and listen to these people talk for 3 hours and play for 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Mike. I know you like that game, but they talk too much for me, man. I kept hitting that button, boy. I was like, it will not just keep going.
Oh, was you playing through the story?
Yeah.
Yeah, story mode got to get the talking, Mike.
Yeah, you was playing through the story, so okay, as far as the story goes, that's to be expected. I can feel
man, they talk too much, man.
They do.
Man,
they do.
Look,
but as far as the gameplay goes, but as far as the game goes, game hit.
Oh yeah.
Game hit.
It's nice. It's nice
when
you get to it.
Which is about which Sony on Sony and that guy. If you're once again, I gotta look at the camera when I'm talking to you, motherfucker. I don't know why this game is not on all platforms yet.
It should be.
This is a game that should be on all platforms. Captain Tsubasa, that fucking awesome ass soccer arcade gameplay ass soccer game that kicks ass, and yet it's stuck on one fucking platform. So, all right, go ahead. I'm done.
Yeah, no. Yeah, man, it's a couple of games like that. It's just, man, look, I get it. You know, every game want to have I don't mind a story, but I mean, when you put too much of a story, it seems like there's more story to the actual action of the game. It kind of it takes me out of the world. I want to be involved in the world. My thoughts on involved in the world. Hey, man, I know I need to kill these monsters. Let me go kill them. I ain't trying to know. I don't care about these other people. Want to know, oh, my life, this is what happened. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm here to kill. Let me do my job. I don't care about your backstory. I don't care about how you came up. Let me do my job. And you know what?
I'm here on straight bullshit.
Man, what?
All bullshit.
And with Monster Hunter, my thing is you playing the villain anyway, so you really don't want to hear the story.
Yeah, exactly.
Because them damn monsters ain't doing nothing, nobody out there. They minding their business. They send you out there to kill these things who minding their own business. They may fight each other every now and then, but them people ain't bothering nobody. Them, not people, the monsters not bothering nobody.
They ain't bothering nobody.
Because have you seen any normal person walking around anywhere out there with a monster be when they send you? No.
Nope.
Like carnage.
The monsters out doing their own thing. They eating, sleeping. You going over there just ruining it.
Now think about it. Why this dumbass nigga in the beginning of the story walked into that damn spider nest?
Yeah.
Like, what in your stupid ass mind made him do that
That's what I'm
stupid ass
saying.
shit?
Them games like that don't pose a half story. They doing dumbass shit, dog, in them. It's like, come on, bro. Like, what is the purpose of this?
Just like horror movies.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I go to B list horror movies.
Yeah.
I'm saying, hey, Popeyes, hey.
Oh God.
Papa ain't got that ain't don't you don't need no story, man. You don't need no story. That's it. But yeah, man, it's just some of these games, man, they got way too much talking, not enough action, man. You need to find that good balance.
That one mech game that came out, me and Skull was playing. I can't think of the name of it right now. That game had a gang talk.
You talking about
Oh
Mecha
my God. Huh?
You talking about Mecha Brain?
It's
Uh,
a like that arena fight, like this that fighting one, right? Is
mm-mm.
that
Oh,
Um,
you talking about Musashi.
Musashi.
You talking about Musashi.
Musashi got more weight.
You
They
talking
got
about
like four
Musashi.
times the talking that Monster Hunter got.
oh yeah, I'm good.
That game, Musashi got so much talking in it. It's ridiculous, dog.
Musashi is pretty much made that game is pretty much made like anime. You know,
It
it's
is,
pretty
and
much
it's
made like anime. Like
yeah,
it's
Just
straight
make
up
it
like
anime.
anime.
it
Yeah,
is.
Yeah.
but they do got an
Damn.
anime about it. They got an
Okay.
anime about it. They
Yeah,
got an anime
it's a
about
gang
it.
of talking, bro. That game got like 12 hours worth of cutscenes in this story mode.
Well, that's Metal Gear type
Yeah.
cutscene right there, boy.
That's way too much story for me. I don't need all that to be trying to run. I just want to build my shit and go.
That's
Yeah.
how,
Yeah,
man, you would have forgot you even playing a video game. Like,
but
oh
that
shit,
Yeah.
you gotta sit up. Like,
Yeah.
oh shit,
with
damn, I forgot this a game.
with that game though, Bob, it is like that. Because when I was playing it, I can remember Quisha walking in on me when I was playing that game. She's like, "What anime you watching now?" I'm like, "I'm technically playing the game." She was like,
Mhm.
"There's no way in hell that's a game." I'm like, it's a
Yeah.
game. It's a game. It's not an anime. It's a game.
Yeah.
So that's how pretty much how that's how
Hmm.
in tune that game is. But when you get to the fighting of that game, it's good. Like
Mm-hmm.
when you get to the
Yeah. You get
gameplay
there.
of it, and it's a very
Till you get
Make
underrated.
there.
it.
It's a very underrated game. But that's just that's my little spiel. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
hold on. Snap, you got anything else before Matt
No,
go?
no, I didn't already. I'm already on my shot, so I didn't got it off my chest. I'm good now.
All right, Matt, you the last man standing, sir.
No, my thing is, man, I used to do customer service a little bit back in the day growing up, and I'm in the field where I have to every now and then talk to customers or members or whatever. And my thing is, I'm big on customer service, man. I hate going, especially shoe places. Like I went to go get some shoes for my kids, man, and look at some shoes, and I pocket full of money. Nobody
I'm like,
asked me that I need help,
fucked it
sir.
up.
Yeah.
They fucked it up.
No, nobody asked me. I went in one store, Foot Locker. Ain't nobody. I'm walking there. There's people around there playing on their phone. It ain't crowded. I went
Mm-mm.
on a Wednesday, way early in the morning, like when they open. Nobody said, "Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, how can I help you? You need anything?" Man, back in the day when I was growing up, you was going Foot Locker. Hey, man, you need some shoestrings with that? Hey, man, was socks is on
Yeah.
sale,
They
blah,
trying
blah,
to
blah. They be
upsell
on,
you.
they be on your nerves so damn bad. You like, I don't want nothing. I just want to get shoes, get out. That's all I want. You got to constant tell them. I just want to get shoes and get out. That's all I want. Nowadays, you can't even get motherfuckers to tell you, hey.
Yep.
And like, if you're in the customer service field and some of these jobs pay off commission, why not? Why not try to be as customer friendly as you possibly can so you can get a sale or whatever? I shouldn't have to pick a shoe, find you, walk to you, and like, hey, can you get this for me? Then you don't even say yes, sir, I can, or no, sir, or
Half of
whatever.
the
Say
time they don't
something, but
even
just
feel
grab it
like
and
it.
go. What size?
Half of the
Six.
time they don't even feel like it.
Yeah, like what size you need? But damn, you sound like you don't even want to get the shit from me. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
so I left out of Foot Locker because of that. I went to the finish line. At least I got a hay out of finish line. I ain't getting nothing else, but I got a hay out of finish line. I'm looking. I seen three things, and I wanted to try to get one of them at least. And they're like, I just waited. Nobody came. I said, okay, I'm gonna leave out of here. I went in Journey and somewhere else. Same thing. Just
Yeah,
no.
they don't care, man.
I had to go online and order. At least I can serve myself. Because I refuse to buy something if you're not going to acknowledge me in your store. That's any store. The Best Buy was notorious for it too.
Oh man, they worse. They real bad.
Don't go in if you. This is how I feel. I felt profiled because I had on my work clothes one day when I was working warehouse days. I went in Best Buy to go buy a TV. Pocket full of money again. I was gonna buy a nice TV. I ain't the greeting man didn't say hey. The person in the TV department didn't speak to me. They waited on every other person that came by, but guess because I was looking dirty or whatever, because I just got off work. They assumed I just wasn't gonna have no money, so I had
Yeah,
left there too. So it's just like I hate people who work in customer service that are horrible at customer service. Like if you work in that field, you have to have some kind of want to about you to greet and make the person feel home or feel good or want to come back to shop at your store. So
yeah.
that's my biggest thing. That's my crash out corner for today. I refuse to buy something you're not going to acknowledge that I'm in your store.
But see, part of that, Matt, is an issue with, I won't say it's an issue with a small issue with customer service. It's mainly profile. I would say
Yeah,
mainly the profiling part is the blame because normally you can walk like we will walk anywhere or go into a store and they just
Mm-hmm.
automatically assume like if you ain't dressed a certain way or you don't look
Mm-hmm.
a certain way, it's almost like, oh, this nigga broke. He ain't gonna buy
Yeah,
none. He ain't gonna do that.
yeah,
Hey, how you know? You don't know. You don't know what the fuck I am. I came in here with a pocket full of money to spend, but yet, just because you profiling and you under the
yeah,
assumption that I'm broke, and you ain't even at least acknowledge the person, like you said, at least come in there like, hey, how you doing? Can I help you with something? At least do that, but you don't even get
yeah. If
that.
I need anything, let me know or something. Like,
Yeah, but you don't even get that, like, because you automatically being like, soon as the moment that you walk into that store, you're automatically profile, automatic, right
yeah.
off the bat. You just automatically
yeah,
profile. You broke nigga, you ain't gonna buy nothing. Oh, okay.
mm-hmm,
Let this broke ass nigga walk out your store then, and take his business
mm-hmm.
elsewhere.
Exactly. Exactly. I go buy it somewhere else. Y'all ain't gonna get my money if y'all ain't gonna acknowledge I'm in here.
Yeah, so man, I feel you, man. I
But that's
feel you on
all.
that 200%. All right, man. We got anything else before we wrap up?
I'm
Nah,
good.
nah.
I'm
Yep,
good,
I'm
man.
good.
All right, cool beans,
Yeah.
man. Appreciate everybody for listening. Appreciate everybody for listening and tuning in to the podcast for today. Man, thank you all so much. Hopefully you all enjoyed the show. Next show will definitely be on it'll be August the 31st, if I'm not mistaken. Not August, I said August. What the
Oh
fuck?
wow,
Oh, I
okay.
was say,
We
damn.
taking
I said
we taking a
August.
big break.
What
Taking
the
a
Taking a
fuck?
hiatus.
break.
Oh, my bad. Next show will be March the 31st. Thank you. There we go.
Okay.
March the
Mm-hmm.
31st. The next time you'll catch us live, man. And man, hopefully you all enjoyed everything, man. Thanks to my fantastic co-host, Matt, Snap, Vibe. Thank you all for joining me with the podcast, man. We breaking the ice. We pretty much broke the ice. You got to know, you pretty much getting to know us on another level. So hopefully once again you all enjoy the show. Man, check us out on social media platforms at the GBTC podcast on all platforms, Blue Sky, X, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, all of that. I'll have the links posted somewhere, or you'll see it somewhere posted on here. About time when the video go live, man. All right, we're gonna wish y'all good night. Everybody have a fantastic night. Take care of your minds, take care of your hearts. Everyone be safe. Have a good rest of your night, man. We all we got.
And leave a comment.
Free breeze.
Please leave like, share, subscribe when you get a
Yep.
There
chance.
you go. Yeah.
Forgot to throw that in there. Like, share, subscribe when you get a chance. Everybody take care of
Mhm.
themselves. We out.
All right. Good night.
All right.